Hey friends, how's it going? What is up? What's up, Diamonds and Henna? How are you doing? What's up? Hello, Jerry. Hey, Biddy's Market. Hello, Rita. It's hard to see the text on my computer. What's up? You like the blue? I wanted to do just a chill chat tonight. I'm entering my birthday, so I wanted to just hang out. I took a nap and I've been sick with the bubonic plague for like 3 weeks. And I feel like it's literally coming back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I feel much better, but man, today just was a busy day. Yeah, how you been? So tonight I'm streaming with OBS through the whatnot. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Daisy, hello. Hello, thank you everybody. I appreciate you so much. Yeah, so I love this background. It's just kind of relaxing. And then down here, I'm sure you guys like that it's not so busy. It's calm and the black background's great for reading the chat. Let me get rid of this. There we go. And then like I said, we're streaming over on YouTube and I'm just testing out a couple of things. So I thought, why not hang out and, you know, chat with you guys because it's something I really love to do. The legend is in the house. Picker Adam. What's up? How you doing? How's it going? I got your message, by the way. Thank you. I just wanted to send that to you. Thank you for the tip. Thank you for the tip. Woo! Thank you, thank you. Look, I upgraded. I upgraded. Yeah. Sea Swan. I love it. Woohoo. I did this for you. Because I just love that. Yeah. Isn't that awesome? I know. It's just too funny. Like I didn't realize like how much I loved Danny DeVito and appreciated him until you. Oh, thank you. Tell the hoe on your screen. I love it. Hey ho. You're funny. You've been no way. Okay, so I'm your favorite. I'm still your favorite. Have you really been asking her? Yeah, you should get it. I got it on Giphy. Isn't that funny? It's like the most perfect. Yeah. I'm trying to, because like OBS, I'm having a hard time with my Stream Deck. It didn't want to like connect. So I just built these little, I did like a raid one, but I got to fix it. Yeah, and just play around. So you did get the new PC. That's awesome. When she first started messing with OBS, she was like, "What do y'all want to see?" And I kept saying Danny DeVito. Okay, you can tell her. I didn't let you down. I just was having an issue with it not glitching. Yeah. Thank you, Ho. Takes one to know one. Hello, Auntie Kitty. Welcome, welcome. So just in case if you want to shop, my bin is loaded, but we're just gonna chat and hang out tonight. I didn't even put any show notes. Let me put that in. Stress test with a bunch of overlay CPU. Oh wow. It's a benchmarking it, right? What's up, Thriftworks? How you doing? Yo. Yeah, that's awesome. That's always what I look at and test on OBS. Oh, so did you run it during OBS? I I have to test mine. I haven't done that yet. But right now. That's why I'm not selling because I pulled down a lot of my stuff. Yes, it is officially my birthday in 37 minutes or something. But if you're in the Midwest or Mountain Time, it's my birthday. Might as well celebrate it all, right? Yeah. It's also Thriftworks' birthday, the day after mine. Yeah, not until I wake up tomorrow. Well, it'll be officially my birthday in a little bit, but I'll celebrate. Yeah, not until I wake up technically, right? I have you know what? I need a bigger one. This one, can you see it? It does some damage. I just haven't ran the benchmark through it. I should. Technically, it's past my birthday in France, I would say. Oh no, wait. It's going to be like afternoon. Right? What is it like no, it's fresh in the morning, 9 a.m. 9 a.m. about? Yeah, I think it's about 9 a.m. Raid? What? Okay, hold on. We got some fun stuff coming. Ready? Yeah. Oh, it went backwards. Go figure. Thank you for the raid. Everybody follow Shop 801 Lane. Thank you so much. Should I show her? Should I show her? Yay. We had to have some fun. We got to add the OBS. Yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Yeah. I didn't realize, I forgot that Freckles and I were, we were birthday twins. That's so cool. Thank you, fucking Nurse Sarah. I love you. Thank you for the wishes. I was waiting for the raid commercial with the roaches. Oh, I should make that, huh? No, I got a better one. Picker Adam. I love it. All right, get ready. Brooke, you're in trouble. Took 2 years for this to happen. Thank you, everybody. Yo, thank you for the tip, Picker Adam. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Woo! Sea Swan is swooning all over this place. That's her man. Yeah, she was wanting that, so I was like, gotta do that. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh, it's so amazing. I was looking like for some really good ones. Oh my gosh. H. Buckley, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I gotta make it a little bit smaller here. That was so nice. I don't know why payday's backwards, but there we go. Gotta see the hands. Thank you, thank you. There we go. I'm just gonna fix it while I'm live. So great. I wish it was easier. You could put the person's name, but it doesn't work that way. Yeah, she is in a love triangle. H. Buckley, thank you so much for the tip. I appreciate it. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for all the wishes, you guys. Yeah, I'm 51 this year. Just a number, but it's crazy how that time goes. For sure. No, oh, no. I mean, like putting the person's name. Yeah, that's what I'm using on the text, but there is like a glitch with my OBS. I'm going to probably delete it and reinstall it and set it up again. Yeah, because it glitches on my picture. So my picture usually turns like a vertical cell phone thing. And you're an expert with that, aren't you, Picker Adam? Yeah, it just glitches out. I will ask you, definitely. I had a guy come over and he's like, you don't even need to have me do this. You pretty much have it set up accurately. Yeah. You know very little. I was going to ask Bug because I asked him for a tutorial. He said just ask, he'll help. Yeah, but I went and read in Discord and I pretty much got all that info down. Yeah. So how's everybody? What's new? Hey, Amy. How are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in, my friend. Welcome in, everybody. Yo, thank you once again to Brooke, Shop 801 Lane, for the raid. I appreciate it. I know you were tired, Mama, and you get some sleep. Yeah. But you know how that goes. I took a nap, so I fell asleep in your show. Actually, at like 8:30, I finished cleaning up the kitchen and all that. And my husband and son were like playing Legos on the floor. And so I came, Audrey, thank you for the tip. Thank you for the tip. I appreciate it. So does Danny. It's payday. You know what makes it so great? His puppy on his shirt. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I was like at 8:20. I was so tired I couldn't stay awake. And then I had to go with my daughter to she's gonna go to Europe. So I had to go to the meeting and she told me like 5 minutes before it started, so we had to hurry up and go over there and meet with the teachers and everything. And then I'm like, we gotta make dinner. So I was so beat. Thank you, Kinzer. Thank you, thank you. And anyway, long story short, at 8:30 I couldn't stay awake. I laid on the couch and my husband was like, you gonna wake up for your show? I was like, yeah, I got like 5 alarms set. You found $1 in the couch. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for the tip. I'm working, actually, you guys, I have to tell you, you know how Not Stifler's mom always says, thank you for the tip, right? You know how she says it like that? I mean, she says it way better. I'm going to put her sound on when I get a tip with that. I got to ask her. I don't think she'll care. Yeah, I always tip her a bunch and then she says it 1,000 times. So I think I have a good clip of her. You should probably lurking and go, bitch, you better give me commission. It took 4 hours to get music to play on the new PC. Oh, but you got it figured out? Yeah, right? Kinzer, wouldn't that be great? Okay, C-Swan is such a poet and totally knows it. Say happy birthday to D or else your microwave food will stick. Oh, man. Your wife, yeah, because she's techie. She's a photographer. She knows how to do that stuff. What's up, Amber? How you doing? Yeah, so I'm using, I think with, I was having an issue with the audio too. It kept popping in and out. Like it would be like going and then it would drop. Auntie Billy, thank you for the wishes. Thank you, thank you. Can Chicken, hello, thank you. It would drop out. And so I was using that virtual cable. Yeah, I think I was using the virtual cable and it was causing a problem. So I just got rid of it completely. But now I have this other, I guess it's like a, this is all nerd talk. Posh Pim, I see you. For some reason, because I'm on the desktop, it doesn't pop up. But then when I look at the other chat, it is. Thank you. Thank you, number one from number one. Music goes louder than me in the room about, oh. Yeah, you can't hear it. You know what I always have? So I have my gaming mic right here, but I also have the Rode wireless that I got from Andy. I'm not using those right now, but I always actually do this when my stream starts, especially for YouTube, is I have an earbud that plugs into my mic so I can use it to like, double check everything. 99% of the time it's fine, but when I did Coffee Talk the other day, I had a big echo and then I had like a weird issue. So that whole show was scrapped with chat. So it's all the nerd talk, Yeah. Thank you, thank you. We're going to go to a nice dinner tonight. I don't know where. My husband's like pretty good like that. He's full of surprises, so he likes to just tell me to be ready, and then we go and we have a nice date. It'll be the kids too, so and it's a work night, so probably not a late night, so I will be streaming tonight. Let's see. I'm going to open up my YouTube right now. Hey, YouTube friends. How are you doing? Oh, it's quiet on the YouTube. You reported me? Thank you. You know what I did? I kicked you out. I know you're just kidding. No, I'm not going to the Arches of Golden. Not tomorrow. What's my favorite food of all time? I don't know. I like all kinds of different food. But they do have birthday cake. No, mine doesn't have it anymore. I went there on my birthday last year because I was turned 50. And I asked them, do you guys sell the birthday cakes? They're like, no, we don't have them anymore. I'm like, what are you talking about? What a disappointment. Because I think the cake was like $9, $10. But they don't. You have to order it. So you have to order it like 3 weeks in advance, she said. Yeah. I know. But then we have a bigger McDonald's. You used to be able to buy that little cake and it has like Ronnie McDonald on it. And some of them have it, some don't. It's cheap too. Like 10. It's pretty good though. I mean, I haven't eaten it in years, so. Yeah. You never heard about that? Yeah. I went in the drive-thru one day. I think I got like a coffee there once. And because their coffee is so strong. It's too sweet for me though, like their latte things. And I asked the girl, can I get one of those Ron McDonald's cakes? I saw it on TikTok. She's like, no, you got to order it like a couple weeks in advance. I'm like, what kind of McDonald's is this? I called it McDonald's. I should have. I even met Ronald McDonald himself. It didn't matter. No credentials on that one. Yeah. So a bigger McDonald's maybe. They're all franchises, so I'm not really sure. Anyway, favorite food of all time. I like everything. Like there's nothing favorite. If I had to eat it every day. Somebody on YouTube asked me that. In case you guys are wondering. Birthday shots? Not really. Yeah, not really. CK, what's up? What's your guys' favorite food here on the Whatnot? Your favorite sandwich is the next one. Right? I don't know. I like Italian food. Don't eat the jewelry. Yeah, cookies. From where? Like homemade? Lasagna. Oh, lasagna. You just said the L word. Uh-oh. See, Swan, close your ears. I mean, I just said the L word. You know. Yeah, you like crumble. I agree with you. You know what, Nurse Sarah? Insomniac cookies fucking suck. They're just not good. I had them a second time and they're like real oily. Like the oil that they use is kind of old. I don't know. Maybe it's just that location. Ooh, I love that. Spam wasabi. Ooh, yummy. Yeah, but Walmart chocolate chip cookies are the best. You know what? Subway cookies used to be really good. I haven't had them in a long time. The cookies, okay, like we have Vons, so some of you have like Safeway. I don't think it's like part of Kroger. They have these chocolate chip cookies in a bag. I don't know if it was a baker's dozen or a double dozen, double baker, 2 dozen. They used to be so good and fresh. And then you could warm them up like in your toaster oven, or I don't like them in the microwave. You like crumble, can't help it. That's okay. I like crumble, but like I had a whole conversation with my daughter about crumble, and she or crumble and insomnia. Like we compared it, and she's like, Mom, crumble's good, but the problem is every time they do cookies, they put salt on the top. She's like, you don't need salt on a chocolate chip cookie. Like she's like a little, I can't say Chef Junior because she's almost an adult, but I didn't never notice the salt until I like ate it one day and I was like, oh my gosh, there's so much salt on this. You only had it once this year? I hardly believe that. New York Valley Girls, Squirrel Resale, and Bags and Beauty got the Sleepless Club VIP. You got some rewards that kicked in. They're up at you know where they're at up there if you want to take a look. Yeah, but you're a potato. I'm a potato. Oh my gosh, I saw you in a stream one night and I was like, I love your picture. That is so great. Yeah, I don't know why I'm not following you. I totally followed you the other day. The McDonald's cookies are amazing there. Really? I remember they used to be really good. I don't think we have them anymore here. Yeah, I don't think so. They used to have fresh baked chocolate chip cookies at the McDonald's many years ago. They were really good. Yeah, you've never gone to Crumble to get the chocolate chip? What's your favorite go-to cookie there? And it changes all the time. My friend works there and she's like, they don't get any cookies. Like they have to wait till the end of the shift and it's like scraps because I think it's a franchise and the owner's like extra cheap. So she has to buy her own cookies, which I mean, I get it. She's okay with that. She goes, I won't buy them because then I won't eat them and I will gain weight if I eat those. Yeah, she's now the manager, but she's like, yeah, they don't let us have any. We get like 10% off. Yeah, it feels like a lie. The salt. Arby's has some good cookies. I didn't know that. Yeah. I haven't had crumble this year at all. My daughter was trying to get me to go. Maybe I'll go tomorrow and buy some for my birthday. Well, I say tomorrow, but in the morning. Yeah, maybe I'll go in the morning and get some. Ooh, it was a cold strawberry one. It was good, huh? I don't know what their cookies are right now. They change all the time. So I like the chocolate chip one because it has big, like actual cut chocolate chip pieces, almost like the old school Thrifty Drug mint chip ice cream. Those big chunks that were in it. You really did? Are you trying to be good? That's good. Yeah. Also, it's so expensive now when you order it delivered. I didn't realize they delivered until you told me, and I'm like, oh, I should call mine. I did do the delivery insomnia cookies one night, and yeah, I was like, never again. The price wasn't so bad. I think maybe it was like $35 or something, but I got a lot of cookies. They were the small ones. They have semi-sweet, yeah, and milk chocolate alternating every week. I like how you know the schedule. Tina, hello. Yeah, I like how you know the schedule. Do you have like all your, don't they have a rewards club where you buy 11 cookies, you get like the 12th one free or something like that? Yeah, you were addicted, huh? It's so easy to just go on your phone and be like, you know what, I'm hungry. I'm going to order it. I mean, you got the money, you could do it, do it. Yeah. I'm going to try to start doing Instacart because I always go to the store and I end up spending like way too much. And then I'm like, by the time I get home and I put everything away, I'm like, I don't even feel like cooking. I think we're going to get takeout. I'm sure we're all guilty of that one, right? How much for a cookie run cookies? I should bake some of my cookies and sell them on here. I can't believe you could do that still. Yeah. I know my daughter said, Mom, can you sell cookies? Because she makes really good cookies. And I'm not just saying that. They're like tasty. I know. I was wanting to try, is it Craig? Yeah, Craig and I think his wife, they make gourmet cookies and sell them in their stream. And I've been wanting to try them, but every time I go to join his stream, it's like I miss it. Yeah. You want to sell your mom's shortbread? It's really good, huh? Do it. I don't know how that would work for international because it's food, huh? You'd have to only, I know, shortbread. So good. Grocery shop, then order food. Oh, yeah, absolutely. And the worst is going shopping hungry. The worst. You're going to get crumble tomorrow? You're welcome. Maybe vacuum sealing. Yeah. Over this butter cake. I know. I got to go get me a cake tomorrow. My husband doesn't like cake. He only likes pie, but I went to this bakery. He told me just go get it because he's working. He works pretty far. And so he was like, um, uh, when it was our daughter's birthday, I found this bakery that went out of business and then I found them again and their cakes are magnificent. They're a little on the pricey side, but like I don't have to decorate it. I don't have to bake it and it's all the time. And I picked up, she wanted tiramisu. And I was like, okay, so I went to the bakery and it was a chocolate tiramisu. It was really beautiful, but it's made by an like authentic Italian baker. It was so good. It was amazing. I'm sad that it's gone because her birthday was like a few days ago. Peach cobbler. I think you have to have a home kitchen. Yeah, you have to have a food preparer's license or something. Whatever the state requires, you have to have it. That's what the terms and conditions for Whatnot said. Because one night we were talking about it, and I went on and read it. Somebody else's stream. Yeah, you got a printer. You got a license. I have. I told you I have credentials. Yeah, I have photographer credentials for like going on site, going news out news accidents. And somebody said, "Did you print that on your printer?" cottage kitchen here in Colorado. I was like, I'm techie, I could figure it out. No, I didn't print it on a printer. I actually have the credentials. But you could easily make a press pass. Doesn't mean they're going to accept it. Yeah, you got to print it on somebody's printer. I know, you just need like a color thermal printer. That'd be great. You could make your badge right there. Yeah, so I think you just need that and then whatever your state requires you. Because there's so many people that sell homemade food type items. Jellies, jams, preserves, cookies. I remember, I want to say I was on the app for like a few months and I went into the stream. I really wish I would have remembered their name. There's a clip somewhere in my clip list. And it was these two young college kids and they were literally sitting in their dorm with a little cookie tray with fresh cookies on it, selling each cookie. And I was like, is that even going to come in one piece? But I bought one of the cookies because they were big. I bought two and I got them and they were professionally packaged and everything. They were the best cookies ever. Yeah, I don't know what happened to them. Yeah, they probably sold a dozen and that was it. You make a mean jalapeno jam? Ooh, you should do it. Like here in California, the food preparer's license that you need just to handle food. And I don't know if it's the same, to be honest. I think it is. It's like $12, $15. Might be 20 now. Yeah, dorm room. I know. But they were hilarious. They were like very shy, but it was kind of funny. Like you would never expect, and you can't really judge it, but you're like, how's it? Because they never sold or anything. They were fun though. So I was like, well, I can't help but not, gotta support them. Yeah, but I wish I remembered the name. Maybe it's in my phone because if it's really good, like I bought something like that, I'll screenshot it and save it. Because if you start following everybody, it's hard to get those alerts. Yeah, imagine if they just got it from the dining hall. That would be the best. That would be the best. No, no, the guy was like had an apron on and everything, and he was making them. Yeah, Andy, busted. I know. I don't think I've seen too many food ones. How about you guys? Has anybody bought food on Whatnot, like baked goods? That just one time and hit or miss or home run? Wasn't good? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, you bought freeze-dried cheesecake. How was that? Did you see the guy that goes to and sells pie for 10 a slice and just gets it from... No, are you serious? I haven't seen that. Is that like a TikTok? Interesting but good. I haven't, I've never tried freeze dried candy yet. But the other day I was at a store and it was like a boutique kind of place and they had it. And I was like, the lemon heads look so good, but they were like humongous. It's so good. Really? Yeah, I need to buy some. Once for me, but by the time I opened the box, they were stale. Amy, you got to do better on opening your packages. But I do that all the time. I do that all the time. I'm better now. But I remember I was not as bad as OMGYG, but I would literally have a pile of boxes over here. And my husband's like, are those recycled boxes? And I'm like, no, that's your Christmas present. He didn't care. It's my money. I do what I want. But, I needed to open everything as I got it. So I think I have like 2 boxes from Brooke that I haven't even opened yet. Yeah, it's never ending. Can I sell my half eat? No. Yeah, no, you can't do that. You may get banned. Did you guys see that Whatnot updated the terms? Or the what is it? Oh, hey, what's going on? Thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate you. You're awesome. How you been? I see you over there on YouTube. Your name always throws me off. Movie poster, your name always throws me off, but I love it. I have my shipper open most of the time because I don't even care what's in them. Right? Do we buy to support or buy because we want it? Kind of both, but mostly support, right? Oh yeah, I think there was an email. I was in the Sassy Vintage Chick, and she was reading the terms and conditions today. I guess there was an update, but it feels like what she read was about the same. Like people that bully you outside the platform, things like that. That if you have evidence and they're talking smack about you, then you can report it and Whatnot will deal with it. But they'll never tell you what they do for privacy reasons. But I would go read the terms at seller support, help.whatnot.com. That's where it's at. Sorry. Yeah, so I didn't know. Maybe there's an email where they updated it. Does anybody actually remember what's in the box? Sometimes. Not really. Swiping is fun. Yeah, I would have to say, Picker Adam, that a huge percentage of people don't know what the hell they bought. That's why a lot of people like the packing lists. I feel like I could look it up now, but like if I buy from somebody new, I hope to get a packing list because I want to match it up without having to go look in the app. Yeah, still don't remember. I do it all the time. Okay, so like when I would get boxes, I would do unboxings and I film them. And then I'm like, when I get the box, before I start filming it, I'm like, what the hell did I buy? I say that in almost every video. Yeah, I've been editing them all this week because I've been making drafts in YouTube so that I can schedule it to publish for me. Yeah, I think, or like I bought something and I'm like, oh, they didn't even send it to me. And then I didn't even take everything out of the box and it's in the bottom. Yeah. You think that's a good intro? Yeah, it's really like, that's what I say on every video. This is from, I even said this, like, what did I buy with DEE? I actually, this is that's a good one. I like that. I'm doing like, all the tutorials. I'm calling them D-tutorials. I edited a few today on that. Yeah. I'm actually just found like some things that probably be helpful. What in the hell did I buy? I swear every time I said it, I just realized that one day when I was filming, oh, I don't even remember what I bought. I haven't made one in a while, the unboxings, but because I already had like 30 or 40, I don't film every single one. But I kind of like to, because then it's like kind of funny, like really go back. Yeah, what did I buy? Or why did I buy this? Yeah, why did I buy this? What did I just open the other day? I bought some baseball cards from a brand new streamer on here. Actually, they were football. And they were like pretty good cards. One of the cards that I won, they didn't put it in the package and it was like a $50 card. But I didn't realize it like until after. So I told them, hey, they're like, oh, we got it. We're sorry we made a mistake. No, they probably didn't want to include it because they didn't sell the cards for a lot. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, But they were like really good shippers. They were like quick. But I think they were kids. Yeah, they had to be teenagers. I think they were the ones they were like in their room selling their collection. And they've only had like 2 shows since, so that's whatever. Because you got to open those boxes up right away because if there is an issue, and somebody didn't like give you everything, you don't have a case and whatnot, usually is pretty good about it, but you got to do it within like a couple of days. Yeah. So what kind of videos would you guys want to see on YouTube? Does anybody even watch YouTube? Because I know some people are like, oh, YouTube's dead, but some people are like, YouTube's like everything. Some food eating. Oh, I'm drinking tea. I'm drinking a medicine ball because I'm still sick. You watch too much? Yeah, I try, when I watch it, I don't really watch. I will listen to it while I'm packing or doing something else. Yeah, so I'll have like my headphones on and maybe I'm cleaning my house listening. Yeah, I watch a lot of techie stuff. Although lately I've been watching like some movies. Yeah, some old vintage, I say vintage, old movies. Like old movies. Yes, you watch it too much. I like the podcast if I'm working. Yeah. What podcast do you listen to? Yes. Turner Classic Movies, the best. The tiny house stuff. Oh my gosh. Okay. I was in that tiny house kick for a while and van life. I always was very interested and intrigued with it. Oh, Tina, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. 29 all over again. Oh, gotcha. I used to listen to, I listened to a lot of different podcasts. Yeah. He actually had a really good podcast like 5 years ago with Dr. Michael Osterholm. It was really good. I don't really listen to him. I have before. And the other one I really like is, mm, American Family, I think it's called. There's some crime ones I like too. Yeah, but the tiny house stuff is so cool. That's funny. I love it. Don't know why. Hello, Swamp Thing. How you doing? But my FYP on YouTube is weird. If I'm working, I try to find something good, but not too good because you're going to tune out of working, right? Oh, I don't watch it because I go down the rabbit hole. I know. That's TikTok. I have to. Chris Oro, what's up? Woo, raid. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid, everybody. Welcome in. We're just hanging out, chit-chatting. I know, it is. Did you have a good stream? Oh, thank you, C-Swan. What is this? I'm using OBS, and on OBS I can insert like a GIF or a GIF. Thank you, friend. I appreciate you. I hope you had a really good show. Welcome in, everybody. This is not OBS. This is just my computer. Yeah, just kind of fun. Lots of love. Thank you. Yes, always. Just chilling tonight, hanging out, chit-chatting. We were talking about food a little bit ago. Now we're talking about podcasts and YouTube. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Have you ever seen the two guys? They're the minimalists. I think they're just two best friends. Oh, you like the heart? Isn't that cool? Wait, let's see. Oh, you want to see something cooler? Watch this. Oh, it made me disappear. What? How did that happen? Dude, it's not supposed to do that. It's because it's dark in here. There we go. Laser. With smoke at the bottom. You see the smoke? Yeah. Yeah, it made me disappear. Following now. Yeah. Sometimes I stream with OBS. I want to start streaming with OBS so like down here will be like another camera if I'm selling and it's below. And then I keep it black because it's like easy. Best acid trip of your life. Man, I love it. Welcome in. I know you're kidding. I wish I could do like some other kind of, what's the other one? Peace. This is when someone wins. Ooh. It's like, it did balloons and confetti. Did we get another raid? Jake, are you in the house? Are you in the house? Yeah, welcome in. Woo, woo, woo. Thank you for the raid. I got to add some other raid features. Yeah, I have some fun ones. Jake from State Farm. Are you in good hands? Or is that the other company? Thank you for the raid, everybody. Give Jake from State Farm 420 a follow. What do you sell? What do you sell? Chris, I forgot. What do you sell? I got it. Okay, I seen that commercial. I had that guy that was the actor originally with that real deep voice. That was, yeah. He came on. I think he was. I don't know if he was later after Jake, but he was one of my husband's customers. Everything in storage units. Are you wearing khakis? Asking for a friend. State Farm is on your side. Yes. Yeah, that was the guy. Michael, I forgot his name. And then Jake came. I think Jake came along for a different market. Yeah. You sell sports memorabilia. Okay, that's awesome. Good to know. Like vintage stuff or just whatever. I sell sports cards sometimes. I haven't done it in a while. I need to. I only have like 120,000 or so cards. Yeah. I had to separate them all by sport. Most of the time I'm selling like vintage decor and glass, or I'm just chatting. But I've been selling like toys and stuff, like mystery boxes, mini brands. I sell a lot of mini brands right now. Oh, helmets, jerseys. Nice. And cards. You just bought some from Chris? That's cool. Yeah, so I want to get back into like having more curated shows. So maybe one night I'm just running some baseball singles, basketball singles, little football singles. And hockey, I don't know. I have a lot of hockey cards, but we'll see. I don't have any memorabilia. For baseball, I think I only have a couple balls. Couple baseballs. Yeah. You been on a jewelry kick? Is it weird how we end up with all this stuff and then we're selling it, but we end up collecting it more so? The original Jake from State Farm was the white scrubs, and he actually legit worked for State Farm. Yes. Thank you for the tip. Yo, payday. Thank you, thank you. Sue, thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you so much for the tip. That's Sea Swan's boy right there. Thank you, thank you. I know, they're hilarious, huh? Gotta keep it small. Oh my gosh, I know. We always say, how did we end up in these situations? Right? I know how I did. Thank you, thank you. I know how I did. I grew up with a camera in my hand, and my mother, I need to make with that. Yeah, I usually don't. Oh my gosh, Sue, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Woo! I gotta fix this one. His hand is like cut off. Let's see. I know you guys are cool with it, so let me see. Oh, I guess it's just the GIF. Let me lock it. I could do, I think the birthday one is kind of messed up. Let's see. Yeah, it's messed up. You have to like program these buttons to make it work. Nacho Libre would be good, huh? I think I downloaded that. Yeah. Thank you very much for the tip and the wishes. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll make one when someone gets banned. But I try not to pay attention to them. Yeah. You finally getting... Oh, you're going to get a she shed? Yay. Isn't it the best? Now you can move all your stuff in your shed. Yes. Oh, so what I was saying is like how I get... Well, you know what? Here on my stream, if they're being mean and they're not kind in the chat, I educate them. Yeah, I don't want to just kick them out. But if they're really, really rude, they get kicked out. But we don't focus on that. We keep it all healthy, drama-free, toxic-free, and let's just have some peace and zen because there's enough shit outside the stream going on in the world. Let's just have a good place we can call home and just hang out. That's kind of like how I've always kept the stream. But I get that. Yes, 100%. Always. Always. Get some balloons for that one. Yeah, that's my mentality from when I started here. And, every once in a while, someone will come in the stream and they'll just tell you, like, way too much stuff. And, well, I'm not going to dismiss, like, how they feel. Like, I get it. But there's a time and place. But also not everybody has earned the right to hear your story. And I'm big on that. Everybody who knows me knows my whole thing. That's why I love the Insomniac Club. At night, chill. I don't need to scream at you. Come on, chat. Boot it up. It's not my vibe. You're stealing chips from the orphans. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. Yeah, but that's a good idea to make those kind of gifts, huh? I should make a no drama llama one. Yeah. I just have to because the OBS is glitching, so I have to like fix it so it doesn't do that. But if you're curious about what I actually sell in my Buy It Now down over there, you can look in my bin and see what items. You could search. You might find something you're looking for. You never know. I'm from my mom. I'm sarcastic too. No, I'm from California. So that's why I stream late at night. Yeah, I usually stream 10:23 or later. But lately I've been officially streaming like 11:23. Yeah, from my mom. Anti-gravity. Interesting. Birth D. Yeah, there's always a D-ism in here. You're originally from California? Oh, that's awesome. Where are you now? Where are you at? Camo Man. I couldn't see your name there. Wasteal, thank you. You can't put it down. It's really good, huh? You're my neighbor? Oh, right up. What's up, neighbor? You want me to just say Idaho. I love it. You're up in Idaho? How's the weather? It's cold right now, huh? I got some family up there. Yeah, they left Cali. Oh my gosh, Tina. You don't even know how many times I heard that joke. My grandpa used to say that you're your dad's little... Oh, you're in Oregon? Nice. Awesome. Oh, thanks. Palm Springs, yeah. I won't visit there in the summer, but in the winter it's really nice. Yeah, total dad joke. Yeah, today was crazy here in California. Well, at least I'm in like LA, Southern Cali. It was like 80 degrees. I was like, ugh. I know I say like a lot. Like, oh my God. It was 80 degrees. And I thought, we are doomed. I'm dying here. I'm hot. My house was hot. I don't, I don't know. Oh, you're in Palm Springs. It was 93 today over there? It's freaking February. It's supposed to rain on Friday, I heard. Oh, originally from Northern California, but lived in Bay Area and LA. Oh, that's cool. I for eclectic. Haven't you been on Whatnot for like a couple of years? I feel like you have. I just haven't seen you in a long time. Yeah, because I've seen your name from way back when. We need some rain. 93 is hot. Yeah. You don't think that would get red chatted? It's all about how the sentence structure, Tina. It's total sentence structure. Yeah. Right on. I'll follow all of you back. Yeah. Whatnot doesn't show like the current follows, so I try to like click on names if it, shows it, then I follow back. Yeah. And then if you have a show, it'll alert me, then I'll check out your show. If I'm usually only on Whatnot at night right now, because you guys, I'm doing a 365 project. It is the ultimate Whatnot, ultimate D challenge, where I go live every single D of the week for a year. So far, I've actually gone live every single D of the week for 271 days in a row. I'm not always selling, because this app is more than selling. I mean, obviously selling pays the bills, but it's been pretty interesting to learn some stuff about myself, about the app, about, all the things. Oh, that's cool. You got a vintage t-shirt. You thought, yeah, way back. Oh, I didn't look at YouTube. Hang on. Dawn, thank you so much. Thank you. I forgot that I titled it that. Yeah. LA was too cold. Yeah, I think so you're doing some selling now. What do you sell? Yeah, I totally remember. It's been a while though. You still haven't done it yet? What are you waiting for? You nervous about it? Because a lot of people are. Yeah, everything, right? That's all right. I just did, if you guys don't know, I have a YouTube channel. I multicast all my YouTube over to, all the Whatnot shows over to YouTube. Because now we can't see our past shows. Or if people share the show with the link over here, It no longer works. So in case you want to ever go watch and see what it's about, I have a playlist on my YouTube channel under the live. Well, there's live tab that shows all my shows for like maybe 2 years now. But there's playlists, which are kind of like a podcast, where you can see my chat show called Coffee Talk. And it's literally, what do you want to know about whatnot? And people come into my show and ask questions about it. And I try to help people. You know, it's my experience and my opinion based on like what the TOS, that's terms of service. And I just share that information. Yeah. And so maybe if that can help you, you can watch it. I have some new videos that are going to start coming out every week. Yeah, I just wanted to build a whole like database of drafts on YouTube. You think it was, yeah, because I remember your name from way back when. They moved the Marilyn Row? Really? 100 feet? That must have cost a fortune. They probably had a pretty good reason. You raided into a store last night that you think was AI? Was it the guy that did the slideshow? And the guy was like, yeah, probably from YouTube. Oh, that's cool. I love when I hear that because there's a few people on here that found whatnot through my YouTube videos. I mean, there's a lot of people that make YouTube videos, but I'm live every day on YouTube with the streams. Yeah. Always on always on YouTube, but sometimes Twitch. I've been trying to get back into Twitch. That's crazy, Amy. You have to send me the name. I'm curious if it's the same guy. He had a slideshow. It was kind of brilliant. He had like a slideshow, but it was his voice doing a commercial. I don't think it was AI. And he was like, okay, today I'm going to show you. And it was a slideshow showing the pictures of his items. Today I have this Sony Walkman from 1987 and da-da-da-da-da. And then he was like, okay, here's the catch. It's sold as is for parts or repair. Go into the buy it now, right now, and there's one left at the price. He never said the price, I think. It wasn't AI, it was just automated. Yeah, so he used OBS, he played a video. And you never saw a person. Yeah, but he got banned. Because every seller that raided with me reported it. Because you can't do that on Whatnot. It's smart, it's very genius, but it's not what Whatnot's about. They don't want that. Yeah, I thought it was really smart. We stayed in that raid forever. And the questions that people were asking were hysterical. Excuse me, sir, can you run number 23? Everything was buy it now. It was pinning items, no sound, just responding into the chat. In the chat. Oh, it's probably a person. They probably just weren't talking. Yeah, because I don't think they could run that. Whatnot is able to see if it's automated. Yeah, you can't have any bots in here. Weird vibe, huh? Yeah, it was weird. But it was funny. The guy doing that voiceover was like kind of super hyped up. We stayed for like over an hour just laughing. Cuz he went through like he had like 50 or 60 products. No, he hadn't made one sale. Yeah, cuz everybody's like, "Okay, we're going to come here and make a sale." And everything was like over the top prices. Anyone seen the silent shows? All sales from Ben? Really? I've seen some like silent shows. Like there's a guy, I think it's a guy. It's a guy. He wears black gloves and he writes. Like he's actually interactive and it's pretty interesting, but he doesn't speak. So maybe he can't speak, you know? But he responds in the chat and he writes on all this stuff and has like games. It's very interesting. To me, I feel like that's more work, but he has to do, you know, what works for him. Yeah, I didn't like it. Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, you did a pop-up and you rated someplace else. Yeah. That's just not what Whatnot's about. Whatnot wants real people going live. Of course, if, you know, you're deaf and you can't speak, then silent show works as long as you're interacting with it. It's like you can't, you know, go live and then have like, if I did 2 cameras and I had like the camera up here pointed down so you could see my shelves, right? Then you can't do that and then not even talk and not be on camera. Just have not even move my stuff. Or say, be right back, and 2 hours later I'm still live. Yeah, you can't do that here. Thank you, Camo Man. I appreciate it. Have a good night. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. There was no one there. No way they were running it from, I mean, people are working smarter, not harder. That's your stuff from the estate? Oh no. Cheeseburger. I love it. All these random accounts crack me up. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, everybody's going to try something. If I can't like kick them to the curb. I can't, say they're a scammer or nothing like that. I can say that they're trying something clever, but it's not going to get past the viewers of Whatnot because they're probably not going to buy from a stream like that. I have never seen one to this date where people are buying like crazy out of a Buy It Now where there's no person. Yeah, there used to be a seller on here. They were really nice people and they had their camera on and they had like a little setup, right? And it would turn and it had a sign, shop the bin, shop the bin. They hardly talked, but they did speak. And they shipped quick. I bought from them, but they didn't really like do a scan show or like move the items. Everything was the bin. So if someone asked a question, they might answer. They had pictures and everything. But the problem was people want more of a connection. Yeah, I bought from them one time. I won't say their name. I never want anybody to say whose name because we all have different experiences. But when I got the stuff, it smelled like cigarettes so bad. I was kind of disappointed because I thought, I wish sellers told people that, which they wouldn't. But you don't know if someone's allergic to cigarette smoke. There's a lot of people like that. What's up, 80s, dude? Yeah. I mean, I've seen more great shows than I've seen crazy bad shows. I have seen some crazy shows on here. Yeah. What's up, TRG? Only buying from the bin takes all the fun out of bidding. Yeah. I know a lot of people don't like to bin. I do a lot of bin sales, but I also, like, if I'm having a show, I'm running the item. I'm scanning. Yeah, I'm doing those things if I'm doing a selling show. And also, I think people like the idea of excitement when they're not seeing it preloaded. And, wait, what is this? They're not seeing it. Yeah, they're not seeing it preloaded. So they don't know what's coming next. So I think the unboxings, like, has anybody done unboxings? I know Sue said she did. You have to do good with those, I think. And depending how many people you have, you'd have 5 people in your stream and they're all buying. And you could have like 100 people in your stream and nobody's buying but one person and they're getting the deals. Yeah, I like watching those shows too because you never know what someone's going to pull out of a box. Yeah. Yeah, you had a show recently, huh? You have one like every day, don't you? I need to come to that and check it out. How do you do with that? Pretty, you sell a lot? Yeah, you're doing like a basement thing, right? Totes and boxes. I should do unboxing. I made all those mystery boxes to have another mystery box show. But because of the way the rules are now, I can't do them. I have like 30 something boxes. Is it just Ask Tony? That's your name, right? Okay, now I see it. It depends. I think it really depends. I think it's good to have stuff in your bin. I have a lot. I have 781 items in my bin. I have it set up that way because I don't want to clone anything. Call me lazy, call me smart. I don't know what it is. I just want to try something different. I was going to do it for 1 year, have a loaded bin. I mean, I have it in Buy It Now because if it's in the marketplace all the time and the right buyer finds it, I'll sell it. I don't have super high expensive items. I have a few. But I have found that with them being in marketplace and then assigned to like a reserve for every show, I'm selling on average like 1 or 2 a day in the marketplace, which is pretty good because sometimes you don't sell anything. And it's been going good. It's all about using those keywords and putting the right title, putting the right description, even a little bit longer description. I don't think I tried hashtags because I don't think they work on here. Yeah, and a lot of people don't know how to find the marketplace. They don't really know how to find it. I have a lot of people with that. So, I mean, hold on. I think that, like, for some people it works good. Like I have a friend on here, she puts about 50 items in the buy it now, and she almost sells out the buy it now every show. But she's always running items nonstop, unless she's having a chat show. But it works for her, whereas she's a streamer that isn't a large volume. Well, I think she's large volume. She's selling a lot of stuff, and she has the amount of people coming in to support that. But sometimes it doesn't work for everybody. Well, so like for me, I don't really start low because like I need to make money. So if I start at $1 and it sells for $1, I'm not making any money. I'm paying you to take my item. And sometimes that's a risk you take. And sometimes I put it for like if I have a popular item and I have it here on Whatnot, I might only have that item because I know I have 4 or 5 buyers that are going to buy that item. So I'm going to put it at the best price that works for me. Is it going to be higher than the Bay or whatever? No, not usually. Sometimes it's the same because, you know, I'm selling only on Whatnot now. Yeah, you can't wait to unbox all the crap you have in your barn. It's going to be like Christmas. It is like Christmas, yeah. So 3 to 4 days, sales are great. I forgot what I have. Right? Okay, Sue, can you admit when you've done the unboxing show, have you ever been like, oh, I can't sell this, I got to keep it. And then you set it aside. I feel like that would be an easy thing to do. Yeah, I was possibly going to list some marketplace items here. I would do it. List 10 items. But remember, title it what it is. And then in your description, write like a little under 100 words or less. I know it seems like a lot, but it's not. About the item, describe it. Make sure you have a picture with the ruler showing how big it is. Explain it, because when you look at a picture or you look at it on a stream, it looks ginormous, and then the person gets it in the mail, and it's literally that big. Okay? But on camera, it looks huge. Hello, Patty. How you doing? Yeah. What's up, Bananas? How are you? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you have to be happy. And like, also too, if you're doing the rewards club, which is up there, you have to make sure you absorb that cost into your selling. So if I'm giving $5, 10%, 20, I got to make sure it's in some of those items. The little items isn't so bad. You notice it on the higher priced items. No. Oh, you've been good. Thank you. I know, I love the goat. I've been having the screaming goat since like I started Whatnot. Now I have a no button. I don't know where I think my kid stole the no button for his YouTube. Yeah. No, one item was a stapler I found from my dad. The chat said keep it. Other day I found the most amazing scrub. Oh, you sold it? You need one? I actually have a screaming goat in my bite now. Let's see. I have 2 left. Here, I'll run as a flash sale. If you're interested, go for it. If not, no worries. Let's do it. I have these left. I'll run them at 20% off. There you go. They're $10. I knocked $2 off. If you're interested, it's yours. If not, it'll be in there in the marketplace for there. I think I have 2 left. Sold. Thank you so much. Brand new in the box. Comes with like a little cute book too. Yay! You got the Sleepless Club VIP. Yeah, you can't go wrong right there. I would totally have a hard time with the unboxings because I have a lot of cool shit. My unboxing problem would be some of the cameras I have. But, you know, you can't keep everything. I'm at the point now, like I'm 51. I don't want to have excess. I just want to have like the good shit. I don't want to have cheap. I want to have, okay, if I need my Nikon camera, I want to have my 5 lenses that go with it. I know that's obsessive, but I want to kind of have the 5, but I want to try to narrow it down even more to like 3. But because that's my gig, I'm a photographer, I need certain lenses for my job. You heard flash sales now available on mobile? Yes, it is. It is. It's on the mobile device, and it works. Like I could run one. Let's see. Yeah, I did it the other night testing out. It works great. Excuse me. Yeah, I didn't have my house like cluttered. My house is pretty minimal. Like I don't even have a ton of pictures on the wall. It's just very clean. Yeah, just if you have iPhone, right? If you have iPhone, you have to update your operating system first. And then once if it shows like you have it to the current version, you have to update that first. So check that first just in case. Update it, then you can get the update for whatnot. Yeah, it's pretty great on the phone. I knew it was coming, but I didn't know how quick. They got it quick. I don't think Flash is available on Android just yet. But I don't know because I'm not an Android user. But you can check. Anybody using Android? I know it's only available on desktop. Yeah. Yeah, you better get to it. Oh, does it work, Bananas? Okay. Have you... Yeah. Wait. Aren't you going to sell the Screaming Goat food? No. It can starve. Oh, you know what? Actually, Tina, let me go back. There comes a time when you have to feed the goat paper because the book... Oh, thank you for your purchase. Wait, what did that do? That was so weird. It like glitched, huh? It had like a delay, and it tells me later after. Yeah. You do that. Yeah, I know. You know what? The other day I saw there was an update for whatnot, but it wouldn't let me download it. And I'm like, what is going on? So I went to my iPhone in the settings folder, and it showed me that, you know what? You don't have the latest version. So I updated it real quick. And then there was a new update with whatnot. Now, I'm actually surprised that there's not a new app update. Oh, I should look and see. Because they're changing stuff all the time. But I feel like we're not getting as many updates. There's no update right now. I feel like there's not as many updates in this year. Like as last year, there was a ton of updates like every week. And it seems like every couple of weeks right now. Yeah. Sleepless and Cincy. Sleepless Club. Amy, thank you for your purchase. You like the taffy. You like the banana. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's so good. It's nice and fresh, too. I just got a case of it. Yeah, I love that taffy. My son keeps stealing it, though. Yeah, I keep going in there and I see my cases open. I said, no more of it. So I had to hide it. Because I don't want him to be, like, eating it all the time. Yeah. Sleepless Club VIP. Amy got the gulp. Oh, Amy got the gulp. Sue's favorite. Gulp. Yeah. Wait, I didn't read what you said. I4 Eclectic. I can clear out all this and that and decor my home with prized treasures. Yep. Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't last a week. No, it'd be gone. It's all for you, right? Yeah, thank you. I am hooked on the banana. I still love it. Yeah, I still love it. Although right now I'm into the Australian licorice, but I have to watch out. Hey, Sushine, how you doing? Welcome in, friend. We're just chilling. I need like a welcome in, huh? But I always do roll call. I always say hi to everybody. Yeah. I try not to say, hey, how are you doing? I do say it, but I try not to because someone might say something like they're doing miserable. And I hope that you're not. But we all go through things. We're all like having good days, bad days. You can't sleep. Well, you know, it's the Insomniac Club. Welcome in. We're just chatting tonight, hanging out. What time is it? It's 1? Okay, not so bad. Banana, thank you so much, Bananas, for burning. Did you have your show? Did you have your show that I missed? Or you still haven't done it, right? You still haven't done it. Are you gonna change it again? You have it on Saturday. Well, you do it when you're ready. I mean, I think you're ready. You came on my show with your picture. You showed us you. You used to work with someone whom I stopped asking. I know. You know, I've been thinking about that a lot. Good night, Dawn. Thank you so much for the wishes and thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. So sometimes you guys, I'll look over there. And I'm talking to YouTube because there's a chat going on over there. It's a quiet chat tonight, but that's okay. I appreciate it. You gonna head out? Have a good night yourself. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the congrats. You need to go to bed. Sweet dreams, friend. Yeah, definitely get that rest because you don't want to be all groggy and tired tomorrow. I wish I can come on your show right now and just tell you the craziness. Oh, well, you know what? If you ever want to DM me and maybe I could help you that way, sometimes, like how I am with my streams, I just kind of like, we all go through some stuff and I hope that you get it figured out. Um, I tend to like, just want you to know, like, no matter what it is, like, not everybody has earned the right to hear your story. So if you're struggling or any of that, just pinch yourself a little bit. Know you're going to be okay. This is temporary. It's crazy sometimes all the challenges we're faced that we just keep going and going and going. But it's because we're resilient. Yeah, Amy, that was one thing I'm really trying to be mindful of and pay attention to is when I do that and I ask, like, sometimes you don't want to hear it. Sometimes you don't because I had a friend like that I worked with. I'd be like, I'm pretty happy, like, and I have my days too. And I'd be like, hey, how are you doing? Good morning. What's up? Oh my. And it was one thing after another, but I didn't see it at first. And then like about, I was like a slow learner. Maybe like a year later, I was like, oh my gosh, this girl is never happy. She's like very upset all the time. I'm just going to stop asking how she's doing. And I did. And you know what? It was the best. It was the best. I was the only one that would ask, and my friends would tell me, "Don't ask her how she's doing, because she's just gonna go on and on and on," because she was just venting to me. But you absorb that kind of, you know, just crazy things. Yeah. Oh, all your best friends been on the news? Oh, you always have some crazy, cool stories. I know. Well, I hope that craziness calms down. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a big one, huh? You know what, Amy? It took me a long time to learn that is true. Yeah. I've always been like that. Oh, it's major news. That's crazy. I know. Well, hopefully they're going to be okay. No, I cannot watch that stuff. Sometimes it's important to watch it because you need to see things, and if it's happening, you need to be able to stand up for people. But sometimes you have to unplug your brain because I'm sorry. I don't know anything about it, but I'm sorry for that. Sometimes you don't. I don't watch TV at all. Yeah, I get my news from like local TikTok, to be honest, journalists. Yeah, I just don't. I think from a young age, I realized how negative the news was. And there are some good stories in there. I'm not discrediting it. We need our journalists because they show us what's going on. They really do. But it depends on what you watch. Yeah, because a lot of it, can be leading towards this way or that way. Horrific. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. I hope that people helped. I will talk about this. I don't tend to talk about politics in my stream, but there was a doctor who spoke up at a like town hall, and somebody sent it to me and said, "Would you be with this person?" And this woman was not out of line, but she was calling them out, and I didn't think she was out of line. I didn't. She didn't make a scene. She just used her voice, and then two men who weren't identifying themselves as officers literally dragged this woman out, told her to leave, and she was like, "No, identify yourself. I don't know who you are." And they dragged her out, and not one person helped her. They were too busy filming her. This was like in Idaho. And I thought, you got to be kidding me. Like, this man dragged this woman out. I don't give a shit who you are. You got to stand up and help people. When you see something like that, everything to stop. Grown men in there should have never let that happen. There's no reason that woman was dragged out like that. That's just my opinion. I've seen the full clip, but I don't watch the news. And my friend said, "Are you going to be that person, or you can help?" If I saw that, I would, definitely help. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, it's crazy. It's just I couldn't believe it. And we got a lot of stuff politically going on, and people are heated, and there's some things that are mind blowing, and you can't wrap your brain around it that are actually happening right now. And but for this woman to be dragged out like that, imagine if there wasn't a camera in that location. You know. Yeah. And, whether we agree with what's happening or we don't, you have the right of, First Amendment. Yeah. So I was like appalled by it. I'm like, that's just crazy. Oh, that's good. I'm glad, bananas. But I'm sorry about the kid. I haven't seen that. I probably will see it now. Just because we're talking about it, it'll come up on my FYP. Peacock, thank you. Thank you. I know. I really don't. I really like, it's a very negative and sad thing. And I really believe in like that energy transfer, right? I really believe in that energy transfer. Yeah, I'm not going to. Some things I watch, some things I don't. Um, because it is important to be aware and to be smart and to be able to help somebody. Sometimes people just film and they don't want to get involved, but I was just kind of like, wow, you know. Of course, once it made major internet coverage, the charges all got dropped because there was no case. But our freedom of speech is, if she can't speak up, she wasn't rude, she wasn't nothing. No, are you serious? Yeah, that's good. The pilot. I didn't hear about that, but today I was driving home from picking up one of my kids, and there was this weird helicopter I've never seen. I thought it was a drone. And there was a plane coming to land, and these guys were so close I thought they were going to crash right above my house. I live by an airport. It is. It's too traumatizing. I agree. You have to pick in Chicago. Well, thankfully the pilot did that. Yeah, there's too many plane crashes happening so far. Yeah, or near. I don't. What is going on? I I don't get it. Yeah, yeah. It's good not to watch it, but it's also good to watch some because you need to know what's happening. One of the players recently was Vince Neil. Well, he thankfully wasn't in the plane. It was just one of his planes parked somewhere. I saw that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, no one's ever going to know what really is going on, but like with all the people from the FAA getting fired, who's running it? Who's controlling it? You know, we can't fear it, but we need to know. Oh, our access is broken now. I know, it makes you wonder. I mean, it also, too, we're in a time where there are phones, cell phones, cameras everywhere, you know? Yeah. There's a lot of stuff happening. Yeah. We never know what's really going on. And sometimes it's like, do we really want to know? Because some people, there's like different kinds of people. Some people to like be fearful and panicked and, they got to be doomsday preppers. Then there's people that like to be alert because they want to be able to speak up for others, right? Yeah, I haven't really watched it. Like I said, I get my news on TikTok, and you could laugh at that, but there's a lot of independent journalists that are pretty incredible. Um, no, yeah, I don't usually watch like, I definitely don't watch like Fox or any of those. I've seen them and I'm just like, that's so edited. Yeah. No, yeah, and we got rid of like one day I was watching two different ones. They were reporting the same thing and I was like, wow, this one's like, and then I saw the regular clip and then I was like, this other news station was like literally showing exactly what happened in the clip. They didn't edit it. And then I watched the Fox one because I grew up watching that from my house, my parents. And I was like, that was totally edited to make it look like something else. And I thought that was weird. That was years ago, actually, that I watched that and was observing them. I'm never watching them again. And I didn't. You have TV on your news with 24 hours and they also have your phone. Yeah, I just limit myself. Yeah, just to be aware. And I'm not saying one person's bad or the other, but right now is a time to be very aware. Not paranoid, not fearful, but, be aware. Talk to your neighbor, make a difference. Yep. Yeah, just stay informed. And you can get your own screaming goat. Yeah. You live in a bad neighborhood? Yeah. Yeah, I like to be aware. I live in a pretty good neighborhood. where I'm like, know all my, I know all my neighbors who looks like they should be here or not be here, but we all kind of look out. Yeah, we all look out for each other. There's a couple I don't know, but that side knows. Oh, I was like, why is it so quiet? I forgot I made those little stickers. You know those little, you guys know you can print, I'm making a video, I gotta publish it. You know on your sold tab? You still like Aldriza? Yeah. Oh, are they gone? Are they gone, Amy? Yeah, they would report the facts. Next to your sold items, there's a print item tag thing. You know you can print little stickers with the buyer's name and then the description, and then you tag it. I still see them on, but they're on the internet. Yeah. Let's see if it works better. Oh yeah, it's way louder. Yeah, I think I've seen them on TikTok, and then I've seen them on just YouTube, I think. I see a lot of ads for them on YouTube. What am I going to do for my birthday today? Well, I'll probably go to bed in a little bit. I'll get up, take the kids to school, and then I think I'll go buy myself some flowers for my kitchen table because I love fresh flowers. I'm going to get a cake. I mean, I don't really care about cake, but maybe I'll get a cake. And then I got to go, I might go see my mom. I don't know. I've been sick, so she's been sick too, but I was thinking of going and seeing her so I could get a hug from her. And then I am going to go out to dinner. My husband told me he has a surprise, so he'll be taking me out to dinner. He made reservations. No idea where or anything. It's always really cool like that. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate Dream Captured. What's up, Dan? Hello. Oh, I just looked them up, Amy. They're still around. Yeah. My favorite flower, I love tulips. Yeah, I like tulips, but I like roses. Yeah, I think it's going to be great. I don't know where we're going, though. We'll see. You better get a cake, too. Yeah, because Tina's birthday was on the 17th. Yeah, I do. I love tulips. They look beautiful when they're closed, and then they open. They're just so pretty. Thank you, 80s dude. Thank you, thank you. Hold on. Yeah, Amy, it's just their website's still up. Your husband, oh yeah, that's right. I remember you telling me. Isn't that crazy? Your husband's 70? Is that crazy, Amy? Happy birthday to him. I hope he has a great 70th. You guys doing anything special? Yeah, that's my kind of just chill. I don't know. Like, I don't really care about, I care about my birthday, but I'm not like, I'm just happy to be here, Yeah, good. That's what I want. I would just want, nothing elaborate, crazy, just chill. And we're trying to plan a spring break trip. So, just relaxing. And then today, I met with my daughter's teachers. They're going to go on a trip to Europe, and it's like, that's more exciting to me than anything. Yeah, which is going to be really a great opportunity for her. She's probably never going to want to come back here. I mean, I don't blame her. There's some really beautiful places in Europe. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, last year we went to this really amazing Italian place. I never even heard of it. I never knew it was there, but it's like in this little town we love. And it was like gourmet, very intimate. I think there was like maybe 6 tables in it. And then they had like a whole Italian kitchen there, and they cooked it right there for you. And it was like 7-course meal. It was very expensive, but it was very memorable. I like that kind of stuff. You don't like all the attention on your birthday. You never really like celebrating. That's okay. When I was younger, I was like, hell yeah, it's my birthday. And go to the bar, everybody buy you shots. It's just fun. And anymore, I'm just like, I'm always appreciative when someone says happy birthday. They call me or text me on the day. It's nice. You might wash the dust off your pots and pans and make a homemade cooked meal. Nice. Thank you. I will. I know my mom's 85, and I don't. I'm very like, open with her. Like it's a miracle that she's around at 85 because her family genetics, everybody died when they were young. So I always know that I'm very lucky to have her. Yeah, I just talked to her the other day. She's such a pain in the butt, but like in a fun way, and so damn sassy. She is so sassy. I literally thought I was sassy. She's sassy. But she's starting to like forget a little bit. This year she forgot my daughter's birthday, but I was like, that's okay, Mom. You can't. She's like, well, my brain's just not working the way it used to. So that's okay. But it's kind of sad. Yeah, I am very lucky. I am well aware of that. My very best friend lost her mom. Her mom was 48 years old. She had a double brain aneurysm, and it was a week before her wedding. And I'm still mad that that bitch died because I loved her. And I say that because she was like my older sister, yet like mother. And I call her that because it's like the love we had for each other. Yeah, she was the best. I still can't believe it's been all these years that she died. I could kick her in the cooter. Yeah, so she was like the best. I could ask her about anything. And it's been it's been 20 years. Gosh, it's been 20 years she's gone. Cindy is her name. Yeah, that's what we would call it. I know. I was on a business trip and I was in Chicago and I got the call. And so I told my work, I have to go. It's my family. So I flew back and they kept her on life support so I could come say goodbye. And I can't believe it. Yeah, it hurts my heart still to this day. Matter of fact, yeah, her birthday's coming up. Your mom used to call and sing. Sue, we're twins. I do that all the time when my mom calls me. I do. I have so many voicemails of my mom on my phone, and I save them. Yeah, so you can always play it. Yeah, I do. Actually, last year she called me, and I picked the phone up. I was like, ah, shit, can you call me back? She didn't, but she'll call me today if she remembers, unless I go see her. I might go see her at like 9 o'clock. Yeah. Yeah, I'm completely grateful that I have her. Because like one of her sisters died at 61 years old, and she had 4 kids. And then my other aunt is 82. She'll be 82 this year. She can never say her age. And she has a huge family. And she takes care of herself. Like she walks a lot. She was going to be a diabetic, and she's like, "Oh no, I'm not." And she like takes care of herself. So she reversed diabetes. Not my mom. She got it. Yeah. Do you guys okay, you just mentioned McDonald's. Do you, can you order biscuits and gravy where you live? I'm just curious. Uh, Thank you, Sue. That was very, very sweet. Picker Adam. Oh, McDowell's. McDowell's. Remember Coming to America? It's really McDowell's. No. Yeah. I know. Only in the East. It was Madison's Craft Corner. She told me, I'm going to order McDonald's late in the middle of the night. And she's like, they have biscuits and gravy. And I'm like, what? Well, we don't have that, but they had it over there. Yeah, you wouldn't touch it with a 50-foot pole. Oh, gosh. Well, because of the time, I think Coming to America #1. I never saw #2. Yeah, gravy. Yeah, I don't know. Someplace, biscuits and gravy, I'm like, what are you thinking? Yep. Yeah, I love my mom. She's, one of a kind. All the time I worry that this is going to be the last time I see her because, you can do the math and think how many more times. It's not negative. It's just real. So I try to savor that. But I'm getting ready, actually. I was so sick. I wanted to go to her house. She's about 40 minutes away, and which isn't very far. But, when you have kids and you have all this stuff, you're busy. Life. And then before you know it, like 6 months go by or 3 months. What's up, beautiful? How are you doing? What's up? And so I actually I'm working on a documentary of my mom, and I've been filming her, but I got to finish it because I have my last 20 questions to ask her for it. Yeah, mannequin is better. You have an amazing, yeah, you can't, right? That's why, like, I don't like Olive Garden. I'm freaking Italian. My cousins would slap me in the face. Yeah, or at least back of the head. Yeah, we got so many. I know this summer is going to be like, kind of the last summer because I'm sure my kids are going to be, at least my daughter's going to be working and driving and doing her own thing. So we're going to try to do something good. Is that good, that place? Is it authentic? Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to totally knock Olive Garden. I mean, I've eaten there before, but I just know like how my cousins are. And, they go to Italy, the chefs for Olive Garden, and learn how to cook and all that. I don't like their sauce. I think it's just average. Yeah, I've had better. Obviously, you get what you pay for, but, my mom and my aunt, I'm like, how can you eat that? You're not even real Italian then. Yeah. Yeah, they do go to Italy. Mm-hmm. I knew somebody that was like the manager of it. I've eaten it, like their lasagna or their chicken parmigiana. It's okay. But I've noticed like whenever I went there, I always get sick. And it's because probably all the preservatives in it. Yeah. I just always you don't like, I like fancy food. I'm a little bougie. But I also like crappy food. But I do like a nice experience of a meal. Yeah. I really want to go to this, there's a place in Hollywood and it's like, I forgot what it's called, but it's like the Beetlejuice. Have you been to that, Bananas? They put on a whole show and it's like crazy. I think it's like Beetlejuice Cafe. I think that's what it is. Something like that. It's a restaurant. Yeah, I want to go to that. I might go one night. Did you ask your mom if her life turned out the way she expected when she was young? Oh my gosh. I know a lot about my mom, but like my mom told me a lot of her secrets on the video. And I'm going to make like a DVD for all my siblings. But like some things she, I asked her like some good stuff. Like, what's the best advice you ever got? What's the worst advice you ever got? I know, what's a DVD? A Blu-ray probably is what I'm going to put it on. It's the souls of your ancestors burning. Yes, it is. I can hear my grandmother being like, what are you eating? Yeah, her spaghetti was super good. I'm going to unpin this. It's ending right now. No, she made everything from scratch. I bet my grandma never ate fast food. I don't think she probably ever did. My mom's spaghetti was always good, but I have a debate with her about her canned sauce. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, but in my list of questions, which are on my phone, they're more like, what's the first thing you remember about like your childhood? Because like my first memory is really crazy, and then not like bad crazy, but like very detailed. Yeah, Bananas and I have like crossed paths. We just never met. We've crossed paths because we're both from this. Your brother-in-law is a chef. Took like 3 hours to make pasta. Oh man. You use Walmart, but you know what? Do you like it? Yeah. No, my grandma, no. Yeah. Made from scratch. It is good though. It takes a long time. I used to make it from scratch all the time and I'm like, it takes so long. Yeah. So now, I mean, I buy it in the jar. I haven't bought the Walmart one, but if it tastes good to you, then that's fine. But like going to a restaurant and paying decent money and then having not such a good meal, I don't want to do that. And Bananas is your sole person. Yeah. I like food. I don't want to wait 3 hours. I'll get fast food and go. But you'll be hungry in like 30 minutes. Yeah, I like the experience, but I also like if I'm hungry, I don't mind eating 2 cheeseburgers from McDonald's. They're so tiny now, but they fill me up. Like I'm good. But wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. Time out. You eat your spaghetti after dipping it in ranch? I mean, that's kind of mafia style. White Castle. I watched an Italian guy on TikTok make. No way. I bet it was delicious. Yeah, the burgers are so tiny. You know what I like there? I actually bought it today for myself. Is the bacon, egg, and cheese or sausage, egg, and cheese bagels at McDonald's? They're very good. Yeah. Oh, I was gonna tell you. Hold on. There's a restaurant in Denver, and it's all done by robots. Robots take your order, bring it to you, take your payment, etc., and they burp you and kill you at the end of the meal. No, I'm just kidding. Um, what I was gonna tell you, Gola June, the questions that I have for my mom are just like all really like important. Like I don't know, maybe my siblings don't. In my heart, like they care, but most of my siblings don't really care about that stuff. But then when my mom is gone, they're gonna be like so grateful that I had asked her. Like when several years ago I have clips of her, and I have a clip where she's telling me a story about like her great grandfather, how he came to America, like all these really cool things that I wish I could have been able to ask my grandma, but she died when I was about actually she died 6 days before my birthday. She died the February 21st. Yeah, so like if you have parents or grandparents, the older matriarch, patriarch of your family, use your damn iPhone, put it on a tripod, interview them, ask them questions that in 25, 35, 40 years from now, that, or whatever amount of time, could be 10 years, you're going to wish you asked them. hmm You're going to really wish you asked them. I remember being on my porch with my grandfather, and he was like in his 70s, and asking him questions like, what was it like coming on the boat to America, you know? And I just remember I could still, like, he had a scent, and I could still smell that. It wasn't bad. It was just like he had this cologne. And I remember the look on his face and some of the things he, told me about it, that it was rough. It was rough. Or when the time he was in eighth grade and he had a teacher tell him something and he popped the teacher in the face, stuff like that. But then I filmed my mom asking her that question. Yeah. And now I have like professional gear so that it's a professional quality video. You wish you could remember more about her? You were 5 when you were so young. I was 7 years old. It was 6 days before my birthday that she died. The funeral was like after my birthday because my mom didn't want it to be on my birthday. But I remember being 7 years old and I'm really have morbid curiosity. It's like Trip. Maybe because I was young and I had my first grandma died at 2 years old. I was 2. I remember her in the coffin. I remember my dad holding me because I didn't want to kiss her because they always make you kiss somebody, right? And I just remember her laying there and she would look like she was sleeping. And I remember saying, "Grandma's sleeping." And I was like 2.5. Yeah, I totally remember that. And then when my other grandma, my mom, that was my dad's mom, and that's my namesake, Dorothy. I remember her dying, and I remember being 7, and I wrote her a letter. And I wrote her a letter telling her everybody who was at her funeral. And some cousins came from Michigan, like far away, and her sister was there. And I wrote this letter, and I loved her, and I said, maybe I'll see you someday. Maybe I won't. I remember that. And I put it in her hand. So she had her hands with her rosary and everything. She's Catholic. And my mom was like, "Why are you putting it there? Tuck it on the side." So when nobody was looking, because her hands, she wasn't like stiff. I could move her hand. I folded it up. It was an envelope, and I put it in her hand. I don't know why I did that, but I did. Maybe the comfort, she's dead. There's nothing going on there, but yeah. And then I think my aunt knew that I did that. Your grandfather had a scent. It was usually after he said, "Pull my finger." My grandfather had no finger, like here. So it was like this. So he would come over and poke you in the shoulder with his cut off finger. He was from Norway. He was so funny. He pulled too hard. It got stuck. Yeah. Yeah, he used to say the funniest stuff. He was Norwegian, so was my dad's father. Uh, if your mom, you were so young. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Yeah. Thank you for the tip. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Picker Adam. I appreciate it. I know we're just chatting here, and some of the stuff we talk about, like, brings up some memories, hurts your heart. Danny, I know I did that for C-Swan. Thank you for the tip. I appreciate it. Yeah, my grandmother, her mother died when she was 6 years old, and she died at Ellis Island. I can't even imagine being that age, but she remembered so much of her mother, and her mother was only like 30. She was 36 or 38. Yeah, she was one of 500 adults that actually died at Ellis Island when she came to America. She you were telling me that he lost. I feel like you told me that. That's crazy. My grandfather. The rumor is how my grandfather lost his finger. He didn't want to go to war because it was wartime, and somebody said he cut his own finger off, but I don't think he would do that. He was a machinist. I think he chopped his finger off in a factory. Yeah, he was a machinist for Zero. They made Sub-Zero, the refrigerator company, in the early days, and so that's how that finger was like this. Yeah, it was like this. It was kind of weird. He'd like, yeah. But my great grandmother, who was my mother's grandmother, the Italian side, she's the one that passed away at Ellis Island, and did everything she could to come to America. Didn't speak a word of English, and her goal was to, if it killed her, she wanted to get her kids to America for the opportunity, and she literally died without touching American soil. Yeah, but I was able to close the chapter. I was able to go visit her and find her grave and get I talked about this before here, to get her, she came to me. I'll have to talk about it. Like, it's just, because I'm the keeper of the memories. I'm the keeper of her story, because I don't think any of my cousins really care about it, know about it. Like, they only care about their current life. At least I feel that way. Maybe they do in their hearts. I don't know. I know one of my cousins does, and the other one's in. And I'm like, that's who we became from, and I can't ever forget that. Yeah. In your dad's service, I printed pictures, wrote him messages in the back, and stuffed it in. I love that. Dream captured. He loved taking pictures, so I sent him with some. That's awesome. Apparently, my grandpa's mom came over from Ireland with 9 kids. Wow. Oh, as soon as you step foot, that sucks. It's so sad. You gotta, that's why talking about these stories are so important. Even like making YouTube and talking about this stuff, because, one day somebody's going to find that video and be doing their genealogy. I mean, it's good to say all the names and everything if you do like a channel on that, because we all have these stories, and like we maybe know or don't know. Our ancestors, most of them died with the stories, right? People don't talk about it. I want to know everything. Like, I'm curious. I don't care if someone had a kid out of wedlock, whatever. Oh, who's the dad, And DNA is shown to show, hey, you thought that was your grandpa? Let me tell you something else. Yep. I had that in my family happen. Or, oh, look, somebody has a new kid. Yeah, I love the stories. I've done extensive genealogy on my family, going back pretty far. I did my DNA. Yeah. I did my DNA. I'm like, it changes, but I'm like at least 55% Italian, the rest Norwegian, with any percentages under 5%, they don't count. I don't count them. Yeah, it was the milkman. My mom used to tell us that. My mom used to say that, your dad's really the milkman. I said, you're such a tramp. And she would laugh. I mean, I didn't do that till I was older. My dad was not the milkman, but, she would just joke around because she has that personality. Yeah, it is sad that, it's sad that your kids don't even know their cousins. I grew up with mine. It's sad because we're going to pass our history on. The other thing too, like I thought about this, like I have a lot of cousins. So I'm one of 5 kids. So all my brothers and sisters, they each have kids. What's up, Faith? How you doing, friend? Hello, welcome in. And so my dad was an only child until he passed away. Then I actually found he has a sister. I'll tell you about that after. My mom had two sisters. Well, she has two sisters. One passed away, and yeah, and she has a brother. And the brother, he's like in his own world. Never had any kids, but my aunt, her sister has. She's Mormon. She has a lot of kids, but she has a really big family. So she has, I don't know now, 7 kids with her husband. They're all their kids, but he had one before, and then they had 7, I think. Yeah. Oh yeah, they have 8 kids. They have 8 kids between the two of them. And then those kids all have a bunch of kids. So like I have a ton of cousins. I saw them here and there. It's a lot, yeah. And I saw them here and there. Like we didn't hang out or anything. But like, my kids, so what happens is like back then, maybe you all live close by. You could see your cousins all the time. So as generations grew, people couldn't afford houses next to their cousins, especially now. So people live all over, out of state, different. It's just the way it is. And it's spread apart, the family. People would probably love to see some of their cousins, maybe not all of them. But like I have cousins in every state. Thank you, Faith. Thank you so much. 29 again. 29 again. But I've come to realize that, that's why I don't get to see my cousins. Now, what's interesting is the auntie with all the kids, I don't know. Yeah, it's my birthday. I'm 29. Technically, it's officially my birthday. Yes, thank you. Yeah, 27th February. I was born in the 1900s. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. But like those cousins, I don't really, and travel and technology, yes. But people can't afford to live in, like, I would love to be living in the neighborhoods. But like I said, so my kids, none of my siblings' kids are my kids' age. My sister's kids are like 35, 40. Maple, thank you. What's up? So it's not like they get to grow up because they're just different ages. And then my husband's 2 nieces, they're already adults. So it's, everybody's having kids different ages, but we don't really see anybody that much. You have older cousins and baby cousins? Yeah. No way. Are you serious? Uh-oh, are you sick? You fell asleep at 4 p.m.? You've been working hard, girl. Yeah, you fell asleep yesterday at 4 p.m. and you just woke up. You were tired. Your body told you. Yeah. That's okay. You feel well rested? Or do you still feel like groggy? I hope that don't mess your sleep up. It's going to. Damn. I know. Isn't it nice? Kids asleep, husband's asleep. It's just quiet. That's my favorite. That's why I stream at night. I love it. 100% love it for that reason. And so for years I would do genealogy. Before Whatnot. I still do it. I haven't done it as much. It's quiet. I can be creative and I can do genealogy. Yeah, I'm always looking some crap up. Yep. So it's really nice. This is like that's how I become an insomniac, I think. Now it's just I can't really sleep a lot. I know, I do too. It's so nice. I know I missed some of the comments. Sorry about that. I know I love all those old stories. I could. There's so many. Like in my family, there's so many I could tell. And what did I do? Okay, there we go. Yeah. I want to film my aunt, but it's just, I don't know. Your older family is horrible, different dad, but still stirring the pot. Oh yeah, it's anytime it has to do with money, I'm like, yeah, it's just always, people get weird when it comes to that. That happened to my friend. Her mom passed away about 5 years ago now, 4 years ago. Nicest lady. She had 2 sons and a daughter. And one son lived with her, but he wasn't like after her money. He had his own money. But when it came time, one of the brothers who was like very wealthy, he wanted all the money. Yeah, and so he was like, oh, I'm going to sell the house to my friend and not put it on the market. And he sold the house to the friend. Like the houses were going for almost $1 million. And she was like, well, I don't want to do that. I want to sell it in the market. He goes, well, we're going to have to, he gave her all these excuses, like, we're going to have to fix it up. We're going to do it. She's like, no, we could sell it like that and we'll get more for it. So he didn't listen to her because he was executor and he sold it to his real estate friend for like 600 grand, which is really stupid. And then they all split that. But her brother just changed. Like he took everything out of the house and did all this crazy stuff. She was like, just send me a check. She was over it. She didn't care because it made it really, they've since made up, but she said it's not the same because it just got weird over money. Me, I'm like, I don't care. You know what? I don't want the drama. If you're going to fight, because people do fight. And I have 4 other siblings. My sister's not like that. I'm not like that. My brothers, I don't think are like that. But, people get weird. So I just don't, I don't care. I just don't. There's a house, I don't care. Yep. I mean, I care, but I also don't care because I don't want to fight with anybody. I just want to like grieve and remember my mom when that time comes. But I think that we all are like that. Your sister took everything by the time I got to my mom. No way. That sucks. I'm sorry. Yeah, it just, yeah, I see that a lot. I've heard that a lot. It's like the body's still warm, the saying. I forgot the rest of the saying, but it's like, yeah, you can't even, yeah. There's really no words for that. It's just, people will surprise you all the time and disappoint you at the same time. You don't have anything from her house? That sucks. Yeah, I'm sure everybody was fighting over that. Oh, I'll have to check it out. No, I won't be able to because I'm not, my phone is dead. I have it off charging right now. Amy, my mom did that too. Yep. Any fighting, you're cut out. You're dead to me. Oh, no problem. I'll check it out. You spent $80,000 out of your retirement. They get nothing unless they step up. Good. Yeah. There's no need to fight. There's not. I don't get it. Yeah. I just don't get that. That's smart though, Amy. Wait, I know, like my aunt has like so many kids. She's pretty comfortable in her life. My uncle had a huge painting contracting business, and he's done pretty well. But their will is kind of like that. 2 of their kids are executors, so the other ones get a percentage. But like if anybody fights, nope. And I think even her kids are like, the youngest one is over, I think 30, and the oldest one's like 60, 65. He's 63 or 4. And that's she has it so it goes into a trust, and they have to wait a couple of years. But they're all financially smart now. When they were younger, they were not, they weren't doing good with their money. Now they're older, they're saving and doing good things. Yeah. They had to make a mess first. But I think they're all doing, like, with their careers and everything, pretty good. My other set of cousins, I don't really hear from them. That my mom's sister that passed away, I actually only hear from them when they want something from me. Truth be told. Oh, can you give me all the pictures from grandma, like genealogy, print them out and mail them to me? I'm like, no, I offered that 5 years ago. You didn't want it, so I'm just too busy to do that right now. I'm sorry. I'll email them to you, but that's it. Just because of the time it takes, Yeah. But I'm not, I'm not like mad at them. I'll help. I'll always help, but sometimes I don't have enough time for that. And since I decided I'm putting myself first, always now, so they have to wait till I decide I want to step in and help. I just want to make documentaries and tell good stories. That's it. Yeah, that's all I want to do. I sometimes will talk to my sister and I'll ask her questions, because she's 10 years older than me, and like her answers like are pretty good. But like each of us kids, like I try to ask, we all remember different things. Your stepdad worked on genealogy and he left me and my family out of it. Yeah, because he only did his side of his family. That's kind of shitty. But when you do genealogy, you include everybody. I'm sorry. So he didn't put you in the family tree. He probably just built his side. I never understand that. But like I'm building a family tree because some people are not related, but they're biologically, but they are, they're family forever. So I made a separate tree, but it's not published. Like nobody sees it for me to build out that tree, but I could never not include anybody. Thank you, Cincy. Thank you, thank you. You haven't spoken to your sister for 5 years? I couldn't believe she did it. Have you ever told her how you feel? Maybe you should tell her how you feel. Maybe there was something in the house. I mean, you can be mad, but what if something happens and then you don't have the opportunity to do that? I know it's hard to forgive somebody, but maybe it's time. Oh, good. But maybe it's time to just tell her, like, try to figure out a way, like, instead of blaming her, like, I really didn't like the way it was handled. I felt like, excluded, that I don't have anything for moms. And I really want something that was actually hers. But if, it's such a hard conversation. It's not easy. They don't want to add your husband. People are weird. Make your own damn tree. Make your own tree. Include your husband. Yeah. So weird, huh? Yeah, so this is for you. Yeah. You just said it. You did a huge thing. Most people cannot forgive. And then they talk about it and they bicker about it. And they can't move on, but you have. She was obsessed and greedy, yeah. You really see the true colors of people with those kind of things, unfortunately. You really see how people behave with their own blood. Yeah, I just don't. I saw it happen with when my mom's father died. He had a little bit of money. He had a house. He had a couple of houses. And when he died, he left everything to his son except a certain amount of money in trust fund for my mom, and then gave like her sisters each like nothing. And my uncle ended up with like probably 50 times more than they got. It really wasn't fair. It should have been across the board. And my uncle was like that with the house. Although they did like a raffle. They went through the house and then they did tickets for each item. But like my mom didn't get some of her mom's jewelry and things she really wanted. I think she maybe had one or two things. My grandpa didn't have, I don't think she had a lot of stuff. My grandpa did. He was a damn hoarder. He had all kinds of good stuff, like coin. He had a huge coin collection. Yeah. If I didn't forgive her, it would be like me. Yeah, you did a good thing for yourself. Yep. You won't ever forget the way she made you feel, ever. But you have to forgive. Yeah, we never forget the way people make us feel. We do remember it for sure. Yeah. Oh, your grandfather split and made his own. He made like a whole other family. And he doesn't have a stone because no one wants to pay for it. Because they're all angry at him, huh? And you feel like the other side should do it. It's been 3 years. Oh, wow. Well, I mean, it's too bad they don't. But a lot. People are weird. Yeah. I mean, what do you say about that? Somebody on here was telling me that. Maybe it wasn't on here. Maybe it was someone I know. They told me that. Oh, it was my friend. She told me her grandfather, he was a traveling salesman. And he had like a whole other family, like 3 other families in 3 states. And he was a traveling salesman for 40 years. Nobody knew about the kids until after he died. They did an ancestry DNA test and they found all these siblings. Yeah, and so they started talking on there. And pretty soon they found out that he had like Nebraska, Iowa, like 3 states, and he had 5 kids with these women. And he was married, and he was literally married in the States, which is not legal, to these women. So there was like 4 wives with the other. Is that crazy? So when he died, total pimping. So when he died, I don't know how the families found out, and they never found out for maybe a year after he died. They probably were like, "What happened to Dad?" Yeah, and he died where the grandfather died where my friend's family lived, so they were able to know firsthand. Yeah, traveling salesman, you know it. Yeah, the stories you could tell from a traveling salesman. Your kids were horrified. Yeah, you had to let the kids just be them. Exactly. Yep. I know it sucks. Too much love to give. Yeah. And she finally she was able to her mom, I was her mom or her dad? No, her dad. Her dad actually, after he did the DNA, because I kept telling her, you should do the DNA thing because we're doing genealogy. She goes, I know, my dad just sent it off. I'll have to let you know. Maybe you could help us. Okay. So she goes, I need your help. So she pulls up his thing, and there's all these half siblings, like 10 of them. And I'm like, whoa, that's a lot of half siblings. And maybe you should contact them. So she wrote them and was like, and then anyway, they ended up swapping phone numbers and calling on the phone. And now she met them all. She met them all. Yeah. He found out all those kids. Oh, what is it? You have to see the Beau Bridges film, The Man with... Oh, I have seen that. Was he a salesman in that one? It's just, I don't know. That would be a lot of upkeep. And again, he was able to get away with it because there was no phones. There was no anything. Yeah. No cell phones, no pictures online, no Facebook, none of that. So I think that's why the traveling salesman was able to do that. Today, I don't think you could do it. They have all these Facebook groups. Are you dating? What is it called? The dating group one? Or who did I marry? That lady like on TikTok. I'm sure there's a group somewhere for that too. He was oh yeah, the heart surgeon. Yes, I did see that. That was an older one. That was a good one. Yeah. Yeah. Are we dating? Is that what it's called? Are we dating the same person? And then it's like whatever city you live in. Yeah, my friend found her husband on that. Yeah, she found her. Yeah, it was a brilliant one. Yeah. I got to watch that again. That was pretty good. Yeah, my friend found her husband on that group. She just had some thoughts, and she was in it, and somebody said, "Are you dating this guy?" And she went down. It was about I don't know, 4 months prior. Nobody had posted. And then, like, the comment, and then she posted, "That's my husband." And it was a big deal. Yeah. Yep. A big, big deal. So they set up a date, and the girl, like, the girl that was dating him had, like, thoughts. Anyway, long story short, they set up a date, and then the wife showed up, and it was over. Yeah, they were married for, like, 15 years. Yeah. That would be horrible. That would be horrible. Her husband was not a traveling salesman, but he was a fitness guy, and he trained athletes. So he was around people all the time. He had like an opportunity, and he met the girl through the training. So imagine that's just one person. Yeah. Yeah, that's, to me, Dan, the same thing. Like, I lost my dad when I was 20 years old. There was no inheritance because my mom was still living, so, But money, money is something you can literally earn anytime. Obviously, doing work, doing a skill, a service, you can make money anytime, right? And, but you can't get your dad back, So I feel the same way. Yeah. Yeah, you can make money anytime. I mean, of course, depending on your situation, but there's a way to make money, but there's not a way to bring back a human. Yep. So I'm sorry for your losses. Yeah. I really am going to have to watch that movie. Nope, you can't bring him back no matter what. You can close your eyes and you can visualize them. And maybe if you're even lucky enough to have that kind of memory, you can hear them talk. But not everybody can do that. I can. If I let it get real silent, I can hear my dad. Yeah, and he's been gone 30 years. I have a couple of his videos. I interviewed him, but not like my mom. And he was already sick when I started doing that. So they're those kind of hard videos to kind of watch. Yeah. You can, and you dream vividly. Have you had a dream about your mom? Money's necessary. We need it, but, you know, we need it to survive. But Vermont Thrift, what's up? Oh, that's so awesome. I've had some really crazy dreams that are amazing. Like I want to sometimes go back to sleep just to jump back in that dream. And I have before. Yeah, like I had a dream when I was researching my Italian heritage. I was doing genealogy. I was up hours, crazy hours, and I would be researching it. And then I'd go to bed. I'd still have it on my mind, so maybe it was just part of that, subconscious. And this happened in, I'm trying to think what year it was. I mean, I documented it. And it was I was there. It wasn't a dream. I was there. So I had been researching well, there's been a few of them, but I've been researching my great grandmother. I was trying to find her. And so find her grave, like find it. And I was like researching where they lived in Italy. And in my dream, I walked up on their apartment, but I'd never seen a picture of it. I've never seen a video of it or anything. And they lived in like these old buildings with cobblestone roads. And I walked up and there was a woman there, and she had like dark hair. She had like a little shawl on. And then she was just kind of like a medium-sized woman, but her face was just like so sweet. And I walked up and she grabbed me by the hand and like immediately felt this warmth inside. And I could see something going on in the background. And it was like this arch, and it was all grown out. And there was like a wall that rounded in a corner with a door on it with like a little light. And I remember, because I was looking up my info about my great-grandfather. That's who I was looking up. I was looking up for info on my great-grandfather, Attilio. And I couldn't find his birth record in Italy. I was looking in all the books because they're online. And so I'm trying to look at her because she's basically, her body language is telling me, look over there, but look at me. And so I'm looking and I see this young kid coming down with a basket, and he goes to the door, and she's telling me, look closely. Everything you want to know is right here. And so the kid's got to be like 14 or so. And he bangs on the door. He puts the basket down and he runs off. Well, this guy comes out and he looks around, and all of a sudden a baby starts crying. And he looks down and he picks the baby up, and the baby's only wearing like a t-shirt, and he's wearing like a cloth diaper. And this thing falls down. And so he yells his wife's name. I don't remember in the dream, in this, it wasn't a dream. I was literally there. Because in this vision or whatever, I had chills, and I was like, anyway. So then a minute later, she said, everything is right here. I love you. And I woke up and I was crying because I got up right out of bed and I came over here to the computer and I was like looking for everything. And then all of a sudden I came across these records from 1879 from their little town in Cosenza. And there it was, Attilio Brusco. And he was abandoned at this family's steps. Is that crazy? I literally was there. She guided me. I got up. I did the genealogy. And I found out that he had been abandoned as an infant. And the thing that fell must have been the metal. So he was left with a medal from Paolo, Italy. Yeah. It was so real. It was insane. And then maybe it was within an hour I found the record. He was abandoned at the doorsteps of this couple, Polliciccio, which means police in Italy. And they're very well known in Cosenza. Yeah, they were in a small town in San Pietro in Amantea. That's where they were from. And it's pretty much a peasant town now. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. What's up, Bonnie? How you doing? Let me go back. I saw you guys writing some stuff. Yeah, it's so vivid and real that it was my great-grandmother, the one that died at Ellis Island, coming to talk to me and guiding me to that. And there was some other things she said. I forget like right now, but I wrote them all. I came on my computer. I typed everything out like in detail. So I have that in my genealogy thing. And then that's how I found his record. And then when I told my uncle or I told my aunt about it and my mom, and they were like, wow, you found everything. And I'm like, and I told him about the vision. And my aunt always thought I had that gift because of the psychic stuff before. But super lucid, like insane. But it was like I was so joyful about like I was blessed from, she came to me. It was crazy. And nobody understands that until it happens to you, right? You hear people say that and you're like, yeah, right. But when it happens to you, you're just like, I'm going to close my eyes. And I tried to go back to that. I did one time go back to that. Oh, wait, I forgot this most part. So my cousin gives me a DVD, probably like 6 months later, okay? And this is before Google Maps was really good. You couldn't really see all the detail. My cousin gives me a DVD of their trip from my grandma's sister when they went to Italy. I don't know, 97 to 99 they went. And she mailed me a DVD and said, watch this with your mom and your aunt. So I was like, okay. And so I decided to put it in and play it. And oh my gosh, you guys, I play it and there's the apartment. They went to visit the apartment. It's exactly like in my dream. I was like, whoa. I had to pause it. The only difference was there was no archway anymore. It like fell apart because it was all cobblestone. And then where the bushes were overgrown, it was all clear. It was pretty crazy. Yeah. What's up, Bree? How you doing? It was just insane. Like in a good way. Yeah, I've had a couple like that. And then I tell my aunt, because she believes in all that, she's like, the spirits are coming to you. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. But maybe she's right. I don't know. You had very lucid dreams almost every night. I haven't dreamt in a while. You just saw a show where this guy used AI to basically recreate his mom who had passed. No way. That's kind of weird, Tina, but kind of cool. Because it can make you, I don't know. I feel different about that. Oh, yours are from, really? I didn't know that. In Italy? Have you been there? All right, Dan, good night. Thank you so much. Take care. Oh, that's so cool. Golly June. That's so cool. Oh, you dreamt with her. Wow. They do visit. I agree. Just don't visit me when I'm in the shower. Yeah, your dad passed your body when he died. And you knew it, huh? Oh, that's crazy. You made it to 9:15. Woohoo! Yay! That's awesome. Here, Brie, I'm gonna put this on for you. Let's see. I have to. Yeah. Congratulations! Woohoo! That's so awesome. You got 915 sales. Yay! That's so cool. You been to Italy? I've only been there in my dreams. I do want to go. I know I'll go someday. Yeah. But like I know because I'm much of an empath. I need to be like a week by myself because I will be crying because I'm going to be walking where my ancestors were, That's like very special to me. Or where my great grandmother was, stuff like that. Because I would have to go to that town. If I go to, I have to go to that town. Yeah, so it's not a very touristy town because it's kind of a ways, but it's right on the beach. or by the ocean, I should say, the coast. Have you ever had a dream about running and oh, no, but I've had it where I've fallen asleep and I thought I was falling and I jump and then you wake up like that. Another time I was looking for my Norwegian side. My grandfather had a brother, and the brother had rumor had it that he drowned in the Missouri River, and there was a whole story about that. Anyway, there was no record of this kid, and I'm like, I don't get it. So I was digging in the genealogy, nothing for years, for years. And then I remember this is the first vision I ever had was I was like, I was like kind of I don't know, I was like talking to my grandpa, obviously he's been deceased for many years. I'm like, could you please give me a clue? This is crazy. I got to find your brother. I couldn't find any brother. I found an uncle. I found a couple of uncles, but no brother. I knew of a brother, but no other brother that drowned. He had a brother named Hennings. That's who I thought drowned. So anyway, long story short, I go to sleep, and there's this grandfather of mine who basically looked like George Burns. Kind of had that look as he got older, but very dapper. But he was wearing denim overalls. But he was covered like in mud, like he was wet. And he had his arm around this other guy, two young, good-looking Norwegians, laughing like no worries in the world. And I'm like, who's this guy, Grandpa? I mean, they're young and they're in their prime, probably, 20 years old, if that. He's like, well, you just got to keep looking. And the guy's like, yeah, can't tell you who I am. Keep looking. It's right in front of you. And I'm like, just like in the, that's what everybody's telling me. Keep looking. I'm tired of looking. And I said a few things with him. And right now I don't remember, but I did write it all out. But they were covered in mud like they had been underwater. And he's like, yeah, I'm right there underwater. And I woke up, but it was so real. It was like I was right there. But it was very detailed. So that one I woke up and I sketched a picture of them. And then I actually wrote everything down. And then about 2 weeks later, I was looking on newspapers.com, which is all old newspapers, but I have a ancestry.com membership. And so it was an offer part of the time you get it for free. So I just started searching and searching that like crazy. And finally I figured out that the person that drowned in the river, and I called people in South Dakota, which were cousins, their parents were there when it happened. And so it turned out it wasn't his brother that drowned in the river. It was his uncle. His uncle that had been in America for 1 month. He was 16 years old. And he slipped and went under. And the current was pretty strong in the Missouri River. And he was never to be seen again. So when I looked at the newspapers.com, I searched. And there was a little tiny clipping about this guy dying. And I thought, what a miracle. That's like finding the needle in the haystack. It was so crazy. And then after doing more genealogy and talking to these cousins, he was 16. He'd been in America, I think, for 10 days, actually. I mean, that whole family had such horrific, traumatic deaths. Going back a little further, my great grandmother, her brother was on the Titanic and didn't make it. And then, pretty sad. And then she died in childbirth, but she had 7 kids. They literally all passed away in infancy, except my great grandmother, who was living the longest at 90 something years old. And her 2 brothers, one died of the Spanish flu during that pandemic. But every one of her brothers had some tragic thing, like her 10-year-old brother on his 10th birthday was dared to drink this poison or whatever it was, died on his 10th birthday. Like, there was so much trauma and so much sadness. But I learned so much. Like, I didn't know any of this. And when I did all that research, one of the uncles, he was the one that drowned in the river at 16. And then his brother's the one that died of the other. But they all came to America together. And so my grandfather was close in age with his uncle, so they were like brothers. And then it turned out that my grandfather had a brother and a sister who were left in Norway. And the mother came to America without them, and they were raised by their grandparents. Yeah, it was just such a weird, sad thing. And they had a regular, normal life. But the sad part is my grandfather and his sister didn't. She died a very tragic death after she came to America. But I didn't realize this until about 5 years ago, how much trauma and how much death they had so young in their family. But all the sacrifices they made, like, we never know what our people went through. And that's just one little story, you know. Imagine other people and what they go through. We all have these stories, you know, I'm like, I just think about it. Like, those are my people, you know. And we complain about stuff, but like, they had nothing. Yeah. Yeah. And my great grandfather, he lived a pretty good life too. So his genetics are good. But Laura was her name, my great grandmother. She was pretty young when she died. I don't know what kid. Dawn, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, friends. Woohoo! How was your show? Yo, welcome in. We're just talking. I know if it seems like a downer, it's not. I hope not. I don't want it to be like that. Private show. I love it. Dawn is amazing. I hope you had a good time over there. Woo woo. Awesome. Welcome in. We're just chatting, hanging out. I appreciate the raid. You're being private with each other. 21 away. Everybody give Dawn Morning a follow. She's my friend on here. She is gosh, what isn't she? She is an amazing person. She has great shows. And she is a diamondologist and a gemologist. And she's really, really close. She's really, really close to getting her... What did you say? 15,000 followers, you guys. You got Starlink today? Uh-oh, you better watch out. They abduct people. Is it working better, the internet? Yeah, she is. She's one of your best friends? I love that. Oh, so then you'll be able to stream with OBS. You came in to see what I sell and you still don't know. So most nights I'm selling from my bin, but I sell like, you know, vintage decor. I can't show you because I'm on the desktop, but I sell a lot of like glass decor, vintage antiques, and then sometimes for fun we do chatting. Tonight I felt like chatting. I've been sick with the bubonic plague. It's more of a joke. I've had the flu really bad, and I'm just trying to get over the damn thing, and I feel like it's coming back. Yeah, so I had it for like 3 weeks, and I'm literally doing nothing. I'm just trying to get better. Yeah, so everybody said I had the bubonic plague. Leprosy, all of it. I couldn't really talk that well. But my voice, I don't know. I'm talking okay, but like after a while, you gotta watch out. It sucked. Yeah, I haven't been sick in like 5 years. I'm just trying to take it easy and not overdo it. But also, I gotta do stuff, you know? So I like to sell like toys, mini brands, fun stuff. Yeah, so I actually do sell on here. But I just enjoy, you know, I do enjoy sometimes just having conversations, you know, building my community, see what people are doing out there. Let me take this thing off. Yeah, but usually on Tuesdays, I do a coffee talk and chat show. Let me pin and remove something. Yeah, but I have like over 700 items. A lot of times I'll go ahead and I'll do flash sales and different things. Hold on a minute. Yeah, and sometimes I'll just do that. But tonight, like, you know, Yeah, I felt like chilling. It's been a week, and it's only Wednesday. Gosh, I lost a couple of days here. Yeah. So I appreciate everybody hanging out and being here. It's always fun. Yeah, so Golly June, that's what I do. It's Thursday now, you're right. Yeah. Because sometimes being on Whatnot is more than selling, you know? Yeah. But when I do sell, sometimes like I have this set up with OBS, and then below where it's all black, up to about little part of the chat, there's another camera. So like I might be streaming with a phone. Like see where my hand is, you can't really see it. There's like a stand here, and then I have a couple lights, and then I have my computer desk. So then I'll run the items there. Usually smalls. Like I sell a lot of bitty pops. So those are little Funko Pops. I have a lot of those in my bag now. They're just fun. So I add a lot of different things. You can't really see it without, just little cool little fun stumps. You better go to bed. Yeah. It's 1:45 here. Good night. Thank you for hanging out. Come back definitely for a selling show. And because I've been sick, I just was taking it easy, Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm 29 all over again. Yep. You can't work on your 29th birthday anyway. Well, I mean, I'm going to do whatever I want today. What's up, Auntie Bananas? Thank you very much. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for sharing what you were sharing, because that's private, but thank you. All the friends, Yeah, thank you so much. I know sometimes I'll be chatting and some people come in like, what are you selling? So, got to make sure. Yeah. You should probably go to bed too. I'm probably going to go soon because I always try to stick to my, not super late. Thank you. Yeah, sometimes we buy too much, right? I mean, obviously, when I sell, people are welcome to window shop. Obviously, on the app, you want to shop. I will say this: check out my feedback. You'll see what kind of shipper I am as well. Yeah, when I have those kind of shows, because you never know. Whatnot's crazy. Like you scroll and you find a show for everybody, literal show for everybody. And what I love is Whatnot lets us have the space to do it. Because they could say, hey, no chat shows. Sell, But they don't. They don't do that. I'm one of the community hosts on Whatnot. So once a month, they send me some merch. They ask me to talk about a subject. And I do my chat shows on that. It's like a sponsored. And they pay for the shipping. So they give me swag, Whatnot, official Whatnot swag. So this is for the month. These are keychains. So for March, I'll be giving away a couple of keychains. And then April, I don't know what we're doing for April. But that's really cool. Yeah, these are just like little wristlet keychains. And then the month before that was socks. Oh, no, there were hats. I didn't get hats. I got trivets. And then before that was Whatnot. The Whatnot socks are really nice. A lot of people don't know Whatnot. There's still tons of people that don't know about it. But you're passing business cards out. I hope you got your QR code on there. So they sign up and they get their 15 off. And, the thing is, it's up to us to advertise the Whatnot to bring people. I had a couple people in here tonight, and then the other night were saying that they found Whatnot through my YouTube videos because I streamed to YouTube, and they never had heard of it. And they were looking something up. And I stream every single day of the week. And when I do, I multicast. I simulcast it over to YouTube. Oh, you have the QR code on there? Good. A whole lot learned. Yeah, anytime I have an opportunity to talk about it, absolutely. Yeah, I always do. I've had a few people sign up to be sellers. And, there's room for all of us on here. I think it's such a great opportunity to offer something different. I actually have a local card shop. They're huge with Magic the Gathering. And so I told them about it and I gave them the QR code, but they're like, we don't want to ship. I said, you could do local pickup only. Actually, I don't think you can set it to local pickup only, but I don't know. They're considering it. They just want me to do their show with them. I don't know if I want to do, I said I would do Pokemon. I don't know if I want to do Magic. I don't nearly know anything about Magic. Yep, more sellers bring more buyers. Well, look at all the YouTubers, the influencers that have come to Whatnot, and they bring their audience, right? Marshy, hello. Hey, Tammy. How many of you here that are awake have found out about Whatnot through social media? Should we do a poll? Yeah. I wonder. I know a lot of people found out, a lot of people who buy from me that are vintage, they found out through Crazy Lamp Lady, and then some other people found out about it through Harry Tornado, the YouTube people. There's many other Philly Flipper and those guys. I'm trying to think. The first time I heard about Whatnot was from, Kat. Kat was also talking about it. Kat the Nurse Flipper. She was on here selling jewelry a lot, but I don't think she's on anymore. I know she still has her account. You found out on Facebook Marketplace. I found out from ADH Dave. He used to be NC Picker. He was talking about one day, and then Harry Tornado was talking about it. And then there was another person. I just forgot their name. It wasn't Crazy Lamp Lady, because I think she came on a little tiny bit after them. Gosh, I really wish I remembered who it was. And they were talking about Whatnot and how this new live selling thing. But when they come over, they bring a lot. And then Harry Tornado did it, and then he quit Whatnot, and then he came back. Now I think he's just full-time Whatnot. Same thing with Philly Flipper. He quit eBay and all that. Now he's full-time here. 2+ years ago when Julia opened live selling. Oh, because you've been on 2 years now, right? You found out by waking in the middle of the night my YouTube was auto-playing? No way. That's funny. That is funny. Yeah. I've been on since February of 2022, but I actually was a seller starting in October 5th. Technically, September 25th was my first show, but it was a failure. So I said, I'm quitting. This is stupid. Who wants to do this? And I started watching more shows, and I'm like, wait a minute. These guys are just selling out of the back of their car. I'm going to do that. Not out of my car, but I think I could do this. I'm going to try it again. And that was Griff's Thrifts and Noah Baller. Mostly Griff. I watched Griff and I bought from him. And it was fun because it was new. It was exciting. And then I got approved. I had that show, or I was already approved actually. I had my first show October 5th, and I sold some stuff, and I was actually having fun. So I did it again and again, and then maybe within my first week, I started doing the Insomniac Club at 10:23 p.m. Pacific time. And I just continued with it, and I've been doing it since. And I wasn't doing a show every day. And then on June 1st last year, I started the 365 project. It's literally the ultimate D challenge, where I go live every day of the week for a year. Today is show 271, every single day. All shows aren't selling shows. Some are chatting, some are short, some are long. It just depends. But if you do if I did a super 3-hour show every day, or a 4-hour show every day at this time, I'd probably get a little tired. I didn't get burned out. Sometimes the chat does love that. I've thought about doing that. It is goals. It's crazy, but it's I see a huge difference. And yes, I haven't been selling. The first half I did whatever I wanted. Then I kind of mixed it up a little. And now that I'm was in the home stretch of the 6 months and I got sick. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to slow down and do it whatever way I want. And if I'm running stuff, then you'll know it. Yeah. And then when I do the running stuff, I'm chatting, but I'm not chatting, and I'm definitely not talking about Whatnot. That's one of my healthy boundaries. That's why I offer the Coffee Talk chat show. And then I talk about the Whatnot on that. Because, new sellers or even buyers are welcome to come to that show and ask questions that they might have, and I'll put you in the right direction. Oh, how many days do I have to ship? Those basic things. Yeah. Yeah, my show, my way. I want to keep it, but I want to keep it fun, and I also want to listen to all my buyers, because when you're shopping with me, I want I want to hold your hand if it's your first time, because, you know, I want you to understand all the rules and how the shipping works, because a lot of people still don't understand how the shipping works. Yeah. I think that's important as a seller. But I really love how you sell it in the back of your car. Yeah, people love that, and they love the unboxing. They love the mystery. I'm sure they love when you're out, like the Naked Maple, who was in here a little bit ago. She might still be here. She goes live thrifting. She goes to like stores and gives you a personal shopping experience. How cool is that? Hello, friends popping in. Yeah, how cool is that? Like, you don't have to go shopping. Have her do it. Yeah, follow her. She's a great seller. Oh, well, I'll be real with you right now. Since I've been on my stream for 2 hours and 30 minutes, I won't go in the depths of it, but I'll give you just a brief. I made a video on YouTube all about shipping. But basically the way it works is anything under 1 pound is called and shipped ground advantage. So anything up to 15 ounces. 16 ounces is a pound, so $9.21 for the pound. Okay? Then if you shop up until 5 pounds, you're only going to pay $9.21. Anything over that, it kind of starts over, but it's to be expected, because now the computer, the whatnot, if the seller has put in all the right weight, the computer thinks that, oh, they're starting a new box, but they're expanding the box. So when it goes 5 pound and 1 ounce, it becomes ground advantage again. But shipping is kind of complicated if you've never shipped before. But the only way to find out about it as a seller is to have shows and list the item. And you fell back asleep. Yeah, so like if I have this little goat and I got to ship it in a box, it's probably going to be 4 to 7 ounces. I have to put that shipping weight in the item when I run it. So when you guys see items pinned in shows, and if the seller's doing it right and have an integrity to include the shipping materials, the box, because it does weigh something, it's going to be that weight in there. Yeah, so if something's 4 ounces and I weigh it, I have to pick the 4 to 7 ounce category, and whatnot will calculate 7 ounces, because it costs the same for 4 to 7 ounces. I don't know why they do it that way, but that's just the structure of it. So then if you bought something that was 7 ounces, it would cost you, say, $5, for example. Now you have to pay, if you want to get to a pound, you're going to have to pay another, $4 and 21 cents to get to that free shipping. It's worth it every time. It seems like a lot up front, but let me tell you, the retail price of priority mail at the post office is $26 and some change. That's just for flat rate. Not everything can fit in a flat rate box because there are size restrictions. But Whatnot does give us 5 free shipping allowances, but they can only be used a certain way. Yeah, they can only be used a certain way. Oh, that's cool, Auntie Bananas. I love that. I've yet to catch you live. I think one time. You can't. Okay, so the new rule. I mean, I really no. So only, well, there is some ways, like say you print a label and then you realize that it was bundled too many items to fit in the box. Okay? And you try to regenerate a label or make a new one and unbundle it, you will not be able to use your free shipping adjustment. It's going to charge you. But honestly, if you got to think outside the box, like no puns intended. If you have an item, okay, if you have an item and you've made 10 sales with this one buyer, and it's like $400 or $500 worth of stuff, and you got to make a new shipping label, it's going to cost you like $4 more. Are you going to, do it right and eat $4, which is nothing, So you'll pay for the adjustment, but the only time you get to use the free adjustment, they give you 5, is before you actually print the label. Yeah. But do you know if there's a way to save another person's stream created on Facebook? I have no idea. I only deal with Whatnot. I would say the only way would be to record it with OBS. Yeah, Facebook is deleting old streams. Yeah. Yeah, I think if you OBS screen record it or screen record on your computer, you can have it. But like again, the file size will be huge, but unless you're going to do something with it, I mean, it's going to be a pretty huge file because it depends how long the video is. Welcome in, friends. Yeah, it's going to totally depend. So like on Whatnot now, the new rule is previous live streams. If you like down over on the right side, there's the arrow pointing up for sharing the show. So if you share the link, I know all the Insomniac. This is the Insomniac Club. Yes, this is the OG Insomniac Club. Any others copied? You know, the shared show button, so people share the stream, right? But you won't be able to watch it after the stream is over. Whatnot decided to do that because they found that most people that go back into a show and watch it are sellers watching their previous because of the video receipts. So there's no numbers to support that, but we will still be able to watch it if we're the seller. Now for me, I put everything on my YouTube channel. So if you're a seller, I highly recommend put it on YouTube. If you don't want to be, I'm not YouTube famous or nothing like that. That's not my intent. My intent is to document this whole experience. But some people don't want to be on the internet, right? So, you know, it's a personal choice. But all my shows, if you want to see what I'm all about, my past shows are under the live tab on my YouTube channel, which is the same as my de-archivist name here. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about the Facebook one. You know, same thing. Data costs money. If they're hosting the video, it's costing them millions of dollars. So, you know, old streams, honestly, you don't, you know, if you're selling stuff on the stream and you don't need it, they're going to delete it. Yeah. I know, all the Insomniacs. Who's actually awake? Plus of the time change. So I'm in California. So, you know, some people are still awake. It's, oh, my phone charges. It's almost 2 here. Let me see. Bananas left already. I just got my phone charged back up. So all the creators are panicking, huh? Oh, because of the classes? Yeah, I literally trust YouTube. YouTube's going to keep it, I think, forever, because they would have charged by now. You know, yeah, $257, $457. Oh, so that people bought those, yeah. So the sellers, the people who did these Facebook, they should have put it on YouTube. Yeah, but they didn't want to put it on YouTube because it's free. Yeah. Well, they should have been better about it. They should have been smarter about it. Because the companies, the tech companies don't have to host that video forever. They can change their TOS anytime they want. Terms of service. Yep. That's why you put a clause in your terms that says, you know, like about the video. You know, you have to talk to a lawyer, but all those creators should have put videos that, you know, there was no guarantee that the video would stay up for X amount of time. So I'm sure they're going to have unhappy customers. DIY classes. So what was the deal with that? I never saw an email on that. I have some old content, but I never got a video for that. That's for like old photography videos. Huh. Tina, are you a creator on that, or just the ones that are doing it? What's up, Cape Cat? How you doing? Oh my gosh, the cat. Yeah, I wonder what's going to happen with that. It kind of sucks though if you paid like good money and you can't go back and watch it. Yeah. I know there was a I read about something probably like 6 months ago about this girl that was doing something similar like that. but she, because she had people come in, if they didn't have this is how it was, they paid for a course, but they also paid for a subscription service. So she was showing people, like, it's a lawyer, like, on YouTube, and she shows, like, what you're supposed to do. And then she has a whole vlog or a blog, and she was showing, like, when she was teaching the classes, how to do it so she wouldn't be stuck with people coming back saying, hey, I can't access. So she had a subscription, so you had to pay $10 a month to be a member, and then you got to get some free stuff in the portal. But then if you weren't a paid member, you couldn't access any of the previously paid classes. So you had to, like, I mean, she was smart with that, but still. And they've given it free for years, so things are changing. Oh, that you want to save them. Well, technically, as long as you're not, like, you want to get their permission, right? But technically, if they're showing the video, you can screen record it for yourself, but I wouldn't publish it anywhere, you know? Because this is the internet. People are always using OBS, they're screen recording. Technically, there's like fair use kind of stuff. I don't know. You see it in some YouTubers' video where they use the video for educational purposes, and they comment on it or react to it. I see it all the time, but people put that because it is their right to do that. Yeah. So if you want the class, I mean, if you're not going to be publishing it, you probably could screen record it. But some of those classes are really long. Yeah. Well, hopefully they figure a fix out for it. But if their shows are removed, you know, or maybe on their website, they're going to have to invest some money to get a paid portal to put those videos. Like, there was a lot of really cool stuff on Whatnot, previous shows from handmade artists that you can't access anymore because the video link doesn't work because Whatnot's not allowing us to do that. A lot of people aren't happy about that, but like Whatnot knows their data, so they have to go with what's best for the company. Yeah. What's up? You know what? I just saw you, Rabbit Hole. How you doing? But the chat kind of changes. Yeah, you could always, but they always change their policies all the time. Yeah. Oh, I see it. You know what it did? It refreshed the chat. Yeah. Well, what kind of phone do you have? An iPhone? But Tina, these videos are going to take up so much space on your phone. I mean, how many classes are you talking? It's going to depend on a lot. Yeah, if you have OBS and you have a good computer that can screen record through OBS, you could do it there. The file size is big, but not crazy big, and your computer probably has more space than your phone does. But like there's an option on my phone that I could screen record, you know, like I actually, the other day I was screen recording somebody because they were rapping, Trends Are Trash. And I was screen recording because I wanted to screen record this rap he was doing, and I forgot to turn it off. And so 45 minutes later, I went to my phone when he rated because I was listening. I went, oh my gosh, I forgot to turn this off. But it's a big file, but I have space on my phone. 1, 2, 3 hour classes. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. Welcome in, friends. How's it going? Yeah, pretty much. Well, I know I'm yawning, so I know when it's time. It's time. It's time for me to go to bed. This is what Bananas for Bargains wanted me to show you guys. I don't know if it'll show, but my phone was charging, so I couldn't. And that was at the Beetlejuice. See, it's because I have that green screen on it. You only know about OBS from me. Uh-oh, I'm disappearing. It does that sometimes. It's a magical effect. Yeah, welcome in, friends. We were just doing a chat tonight. We were hanging out. Yeah, OBS, you can go to obsproject.com. And then you can read all about it and what system requirements you need. That's what I'm using tonight. So that's why I was able to do all those fun little things. You know, like the Minions, the Danny DeVito. I don't think I have any other ones in here. No, the rest are just scenes for camera angles and stuff. Yeah, it's free, so you know you can always check it out. I love it. I love the Danny DeVito. I had to do that for C-Swan. Yeah, it was fun. All right, everybody. I think I'm gonna find somebody to raid for us because the birthday girl needs to go to bed. Oh yeah. Oh, what happened to whatnot? Did it? That's weird. Okay, hang on. Yeah, it's called Beetle House LA. That's right. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm just gonna find somebody we can raid right now. So give me a sec. What's up, neighbor? How you doing? What's going on? Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, 29 again. I wish it let me do. Oh, I can read from my phone. Yeah, third. No, 29. We're going backwards. I didn't see your post. Well, you know, Tina, 7 years is a long time. The creators really should have put their videos on YouTube, at least to stream to YouTube, and they can make them private and then make them public later. But you know, they don't want the videos to get out because they're free over on YouTube. Yeah, I feel bad for the people that sign up for that because the creator of it, you know, the people doing all these demos, they didn't, you know, think about it. Or go to Patreon because you can charge people to watch the videos there. Yeah, there's so many options. All right, I'm gonna pick somebody to raid in this. What's up, 80s dude? Are you back? Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for the tips. Thank you for the orders. Thank you for the conversations. I've really enjoyed them. Okay, let's see who's on. If I do pick for me, who's it putting us at? All right, perfect, because I was thinking about raiding her. She usually raids me. If you don't know English Vicky, she's so sweet. She has a lot of great stuff. So, we're going to go ahead and we're going to raid over there. Thank you, everybody. I hope I'll be back on tomorrow night. We'll still celebrate. And I'll be selling. I'll be actually selling, okay? Yeah, I definitely will be selling. What I think I'm going to do mystery. I might do a daytime show because I don't know how late I'm going to get home tomorrow night now that I think about it. So maybe I'll do a daytime mystery blind bag show, which is like those little toys and things. Okay, so we're going to go. I will see everybody later. Have a good one. YouTube, I will see you next time. You're so welcome. Hang in there, but it does take a lot of space. Anyway, I'll talk to everybody later. See you soon. Let's go. Oh, I guess I can't do it on my phone no more. All right, everybody. Have a good one.